Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Oh, that was the short version. Welcome, everybody, to MME Live with me, RJ, all by myself. Hope everyone's doing well. This was kind of unexpected. I saw the stream was like an hour late, and I was like, huh, that's not normal. So I just decided to pop on, and I'm going to host. Brian is backstage, so whenever he's available, he can add himself in. Until then, I think right now is just one other person here, and that's Eddie. What's up, Eddie? And Caden.
Yeah, what's up?
There's someone else too, and Brian.
Brian's not available yet.
Oh, well, sorry.
Yeah.
Jeez. Someone should have told me.
I said it right at the start of the show.
No. Well, I wasn't listening to that part.
I know. It's okay.
So it's your fault.
So there's no real plan. I'm just kind of gonna wing it. So how's everyone doing today?
Good.
That's good.
I'm
good. What you guys
doing
been up to?
okay. I'm not doing nothing.
Doing okay is better than doing bad, I suppose, right? I mean,
no, it's been a chill day today. Nothing really going on. I mean, yes, there's more stuff about Ezra and WB if anyone wants to talk about that. But no, I've just been chilling, making videos today. Besides that, there's nothing else going on.
Yeah. No, it's been a very interesting 24 hours. I will say that much. So I guess we can kind of just start there. I mean, because I haven't really got a chance to talk about this, so I guess we'll just dive right into it. How about that Rolling Stone article, huh? Which apparently IGN says is debunked, which I call bullshit on, but that's just me.
Can we pull up that Rolling Stone article?
You want to be like a responsible host, Caden? Yeah, sure. You absolutely can.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah,
I actually have it. I do.
No, you don't. Stop.
I've been talking about it too, but I didn't even bother covering it because I don't believe it at all either. There's no way they haven't been talking to them, WB. As remember all the stuff that we've been hearing, like I can't believe it.
Well, this is what I said, and again, people can get mad at me for this all they want. I'm just gonna be honest. To me, their statement to IGN reeks of what I would call PR damage control. It reeks of PR damage control. Reason I say that is, why should I believe the studio that refused to even comment on the Iceland incident? Why should I believe the studio that stayed silent, did nothing about Amber Heard? Why should I believe the word of the studio who breaks their promises and isn't really consistent or transparent about a lot of things over the word of somebody who I just found out the person who wrote this article, Tatiana Siegel, used to write for The Hollywood Reporter, and she's broken a lot of news stories before. So I'm just saying, to me, it seems like they're trying to cover their ass and kind of like downplay this article because I feel like they realize they got a Dumbledore movie coming out next week. They got a big DC blockbuster coming out next year. I think them saying, hey, don't worry. There's no emergency meeting. Don't worry about it. No emergency meeting here. None to see here. It's all smokes and mirrors. I think it's BS, personally. I don't believe that they haven't talked about this whatsoever. I find it very hard to believe they haven't even at least talked about this in passing mention. There's no way this hasn't come up in any way.
No, I agree.
I'm looking at Tatiana Siegel's reports at Dollar Reporter, and she's broken she broke the whole Scarlett Johansson stuff with Disney and Kevin Feige. She broke a lot of stuff, and so it's not she doesn't have an inside on studios like Disney, Warner Brothers, and stuff. So by saying that her reporting of this another thing is false is like saying, like, let's say the person
this is someone with a good track record.
a
That's
good
the thing.
track record are of reporting good inside studio drama, and with actors and their clients.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these trades are kind of, as Degrassi points out, they're kind of owned by the same company too. They often kind of employ the same sort of people.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I have a very hard time believing there's no validity to this. And I covered this on my own channel. But, I mean, Caden, what was your take on this article? They kind of talked about this emergency meeting where they're kind of talking about putting future projects with Ezra on pause, that they're not really interested in working with him going forward. That's at least what I took away from it.
Yeah, like, we have this article and we also have the John Camping video to tell us that, hey, like, that there was definitely either it was, a couple higher executives on a lunch break talking about it, or if it was some interns talking about it, or if it was an actual official meeting that they had. And they were like, really, like, let's talk about this. So, and see what comes off of this court cases that are happening next Wednesday, and then and a couple Wednesdays after that, like what's going to happen with those court cases and hearings, and if he's found guilty of anything, if it's 2 or more things he's found guilty of, I'm sure they're going to reassess his future at Warner Brothers and see what they do. So yeah, I believe this more than IGN, who says it's their sources from the studio that is trying to cover up something.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I find it very hard to believe that this, like, because there's a perpetual, and this is what's really funny, Caden, Eddie, this is what's really funny. People would always get on my ass being like, you shouldn't trust Warner Brothers. You shouldn't trust what they're saying. If they have a plan, you shouldn't trust them. Don't trust the official word from the studio. But now it's like, the studio, you should only believe what comes from the studio. Only believe what comes from the studio. Like, it's funny how that goalpost moves in that way.
And also, if this was about any other actor, like, that wasn't in DC, or wasn't in the original DC movies,
I think people are tuned to believe this more, because if they do want to take this as factual, it's another thing that they could shit on WB for, because if they haven't done anything, then it proves that they don't care about Ezra, so they can spin it that way, saying, see, look at all the stuff that's going down with him, and they didn't even bother to even reach out. I don't believe it, though.
I mean, my whole thing is, I just think it's funny that people are like saying, oh, you should only believe the studio, when before they would say, don't believe what the studio says.
And also, what's funny also is,
that's weird.
What's also weird is that, so people are like, oh, worry about his mental health and everything, and stop worrying about, making this movie or recasting. Those same people that are saying this are asking to make the Batfleck movie after multiple times that Ben Affleck has said his mental health is not in the right place to make a Batman movie. Yet they are asking to make a Batman movie.
Well,
and
that's where we talk about a lot of the hypocrisy we see within the movement, in my opinion. This is where we see a lot of that hypocrisy going on, which people don't like talking about, but it does exist.
It does, and it's weird when people don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Again, my whole thing is, it's just people are acting like I should give the benefit of the doubt and the trust to the studio, when before people are like, well, don't believe the studio. Why do you always listen to what the studio tells you is happening?
Yeah.
Which, no, it's that double standard, because I'll be honest, what I'm noticing is there's a lot of favoritism towards Ezra in this whole situation. People are willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I feel like a lot of it ties down to he's a part of something that people like.
RJ, Ezra's been pulled from all the Fantastic Beasts stuff, right?
Yes, he's not a part of any of the media blitz. Now, to be fair though, the Rolling Stone article did say that he was pulled from it because they don't want to pay him for it. They want to save his publicity time for The Flash next year.
Oh shit!
But I'm just saying, to do no interviews for this movie, interviews for this movie whatsoever, that's a little weird. That is weird.
Yeah, it is. Especially since he's like one of the main characters in the movie.
Yeah, the whole franchise is about his character and his relation to Dumbledore.
Yeah,
it's like him. It's him. Well, we all know it's Newt Commander. Then it's Credence. Then it's Dumbledore, and then it's Grindelwald. Like those are like the main four. If you don't have
he's rumored to be one Dumbledore, right? Like rumored to be a Dumbledore, right?
Yeah, that's what they said at the end of the movie.
That's what they said at the end of the last movie. Yeah.
Oh, I
got angry.
Credence Dumbledore or something like that.
I read the spoilers, but I'm not going to say anything about his character. It is shocking, though.
Why do they have to retcon that, man? I'm a huge Harry Potter stan.
If you know from original Harry Potter movies, or the books, there's Dumbledore does have two siblings, one sister and a brother. So
and we know one of the brothers is Alistair Dumbledore, and he's in this movie as well.
I mean, I can spoil you in a private chat if you guys want to know.
No, I already know. I don't
care.
Yeah, I already know.
Do it in a private chat, Max. Eddie, sorry, Max is not here. I know he's.
I tried to wake him up. I bet you went back to sleep.
It's fine. We can do a stream without him. It's all good. It's just not going to cover any of these topics. I mean,
I do apologize, guys. I was watching the nephews. It was payday, so they had to go to the store and stuff. So.
No, that's all good. No worries. We're holding the fort. We're holding the fort. But I mean, this is kind of like my issues that I feel like there's just so much hypocrisy when it comes to like this particular situation, and that's the most frustrating thing about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie.
You son of a bitch.
I also have another one that I just realized. The other one that I have, and it honestly. I can see why now they don't have him be part of the press. Never mind. I should.
And now everybody wants Greg Gustin to replace him. Like Greg Gustin's not going to replace him.
I guess that makes sense. But dude, isn't Aberforth the younger brother?
Aberforth is. I think he is the younger brother.
Yeah. He is a younger, and then his sister is the littlest.
Yeah.
Ariana.
Yeah. She's the one that passed away. She's dead, right? In the Harry Potter. The Harry Potter time, not this time.
Yeah, they died. She died during a duel with Grindelwald, Aberforth, and Dumbledore when they had an argument.
Yeah, they got all bad for the greater good,
Yeah, that was a slogan they had before he came to the senses about a new world order and Muggles on the bottom and wizards on top, all that stuff.
Yeah,
he kind of was like Voldemort, but Voldemort's 10 times more devious and more.
By the way, Aaron, your mic sounds a little hot. By the way.
Well, Voldemort went through any more lengths than anybody to preserve his life. So I mean, that's more so than what. I mean, hell, Horcruxes are terrible, man.
Yeah, they are.
but yeah, I just want to talk about that at the start of the show because again, my frustration comes down to I feel like a lot of people are. This is a trend I'm noticing a lot lately from certain people is that it feels like we are dismissive of news and reporting that does not align with what we think and how we feel, and that's a dangerous road to go on. And I'll say that again.
What people only hear what they want to hear.
Yeah. No. It's not that people don't only hear what they want to hear. They only listen to what confirms their already preconceived notions, and they don't like news that says something that they don't like.
So confirmation bias. Yes,
there exists a confirmation bias, I feel like. Yes, absolutely.
100%. I agree. So I keep using the sports analogy. It's like, star quarterback gets arrested on the opposing team. You're upset if it's your guy, and you're like, oh, you don't want him to get in trouble. But
hold on though. I want to clarify though. I'm not saying Ezra doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt. What I'm saying is that because I'm addressing Anthony Cheeseman. What I'm trying to say is that people are very quick to run to the.
Excuse me?
Well, I think he's upset with you, Brian, because you said I don't remember what happened the other stream. I don't remember.
No, I still give him the benefit of the doubt, but that was before we knew all the information.
I say I'll say this: give him the benefit of the doubt, but don't pretend it doesn't look bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This looks bad. It's horrible.
Because some people are.
I
denying
apologize
that.
if if you feel like I was all in your ass, but whatever, dude.
Yeah. But my whole thing is, again, I don't like the dismissal of reporting. That really bugs me, where it feels like people are very dismissive of others for choosing to take a report like what Rolling Stone did seriously. That's where a lot of my frustration comes from, to where we're questioning the legitimacy of reporting, which it's not a bad thing to question things sometimes, but question it for the right reasons, right?
It's a problem with something like a Rolling Stone, like it's legit tabloid. Like
because we make fun of websites like We Got This Covered or Giant Freaking Robot all the time. There are some places that you shouldn't get your news from, but there are legit news organizations out there. That's where it gets frustrating.
And IGN picks it up.
I'm not saying to like run with this and say it's the gospel truth, but take it seriously and don't dismiss it.
Yeah. Yeah,
but also don't jump to conclusions. Mm-hmm. You know, just let things play out. That's what we've been saying. So I'm just like, I'm confused.
No, I get that. I'm not saying anyone should like jump to conclusions or try and like cancel the guy. But see, and that's what I'm saying, Katsuka. People are going full conspiracy theorists, or so like we're getting into who owns them, what political organizations donate to who, what is this writer's political ideology. It's like none of that matters. Right? It's just like we're just reading a report and talking about it. If we psychoanalyzed every little source and every little thing, like we would have nothing to talk about. That's the thing. Well, Degrassi has benefit of the doubt or due process. I can only give him one of those, not the one that matters. You know what, Degrassi? That's a great point. I'm not for sure if I can give Ezra the benefit of the doubt. What I can give him is I would let the courts decide and let there be due process. Because in my opinion, and again, this is going to be controversial, they should have handled this back in the Iceland incident. And I know people will say, well, the video didn't look that bad, regardless of the situation, right? When that video went viral, they should have said something and done something then and there. Even if it wasn't serious, they should have investigated and done something to ensure that it wasn't a bigger deal. Because in the Rolling Stone article, they talked about, well, this gave us pause. We were kind of concerned about this. It's like, then why didn't you do anything about it? Why didn't you say anything? If you were that concerned and it put you on pause, then handle that situation then and there. Don't wait until for things to escalate. Because this is just my take, okay? As a celebrity, right or wrong, you are in a position of privilege and power. When you're in a position of privilege, power, and status, there are more eyes on you than there will be as a regular person, whether that's fair or not. I'm not going to get into if that's fair or not. It's a conversation another time. But when you have status, there are eyes on you. And when you're a person with status and power and privilege, it's probably not a good idea to put your hands on a woman the way Ezra did. Even if it's horseplay, even if it's just them messing around, it'll never look good. It'll never be justifiable in the eyes of a lot of people.
Like I said, I don't know. With all the stuff that we've been hearing, in my opinion, I think he did do all that shit. But it's like even with that, what do you do afterwards? Like, how do you get him the help he needs? I know lots of people are just shifty.
Right, and that's the thing too. You can offer help, doesn't mean you have to accept it.
Yeah, he has to acknowledge they need help. He has to be the one to accept it. Like,
no, it's hard. Like I said, I'm not even thinking about the roles. I know everyone else is saying recast or just fire him. But it's like, I don't know.
And that's true too, Degrassi. I don't know what they 100% did or didn't do back then. From the sounds of the Rolling Stone article, they make it sound like, well, they were concerned, but action wasn't taken. At least that was the way I look at it from the way that was reported and written. I would like to believe maybe they said and did something in there. I don't know, though. And I can admit that. I don't know. But if they didn't do anything and they waited until it blew up into a situation like this where it's escalated even further to where he's being arrested, that's concerning. I would hope that they would address it, though. That's the thing. But, again, that is where the issue comes from. This should have been addressed back in the choking incident. If they actually properly investigated things, good. Okay.
Dude.
I hope they did.
WWE does this actually thing. They have a lot of allegations about certain wrestlers, and they they kind of do the exact same thing. They don't say anything. So just to release them, but sometimes they investigate and find nothing, or sometimes they just sweep it under the rug. So it's not surprising with some of these companies with their talent.
Yeah. No, it's not. And I know, and the thing is too, I really dislike the whataboutism going on too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what about Amber Heard? Trust me, the Amber Heard situation is terrible too. The whole Johnny Depp thing's terrible too. A lot of us have commented on that. I'm not going to focus on the Amber Heard thing though, because that's still going to trial. There's still a lot of stuff coming out about that. I'm focusing on what's being said right now. Right now, there's a bad situation going on. And again, this is where accountability over entertainment needs to come into play. Hold people accountable, not when it's convenient, but always hold people accountable. Hold people like Jared Leto accountable, who might have a sex cult.
Yeah,
That was
I heard
really-
about that.
More than
Yeah.
just that. More than
Yeah.
just that. It's Leto's a whole nother story. Like
It's like I said, they'll either speak up when it's about WB being themselves or about some other actors that had nothing to do with something they like.
Yeah,
it's
Like,
pick and choose and who you can say accountability of entertainment to. But if
People
it's
call
like
out
someone
Jared
who's
Leto for a lot of stuff, like over the years.
Yeah.
This cult and
Yeah.
all this.
Like I said, I just seen. I know some people are trying to cancel other actors, but when it comes to something like this, I'm not saying to cancel them, but it's like, damn, you guys don't even are just it's just crickets right now to some people who like being all upfront about stuff, and now they don't want to talk about this, and not they shift the blame to WB. Like I said, I think this is more personal stuff. I don't think it's WB's fault the way he's acting. I mean, I could be wrong, but like I said, I don't know if we should shift the blame to him. You could just we need. There's so much misinformation and
They don't control his
details we
personal
don't know,
life.
but it's like, what can we do? I mean, until Ezra actually speaks on it himself, we just had to keep guessing or
And
whatever.
I don't think he will say anything, because that's not the smart thing for him to do is do nothing, say nothing.
They don't control his personal life. Like they don't have somebody there to watch him, make
I
sure.
promise one day, Chubby Teddy. I promise. I'm gonna get to it soon. I'm gonna get to Black Lotus soon. I promise. Soon. I promise. I'll get there soon.
They don't like. You don't have somebody like the studios are not responsible for these actors' personal life. Like you can't watch.
Well, no, and that's the other thing too. I've been saying that again. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's right. But at the end of the day, Hollywood is a business. It's a cutthroat business. If you are a financial liability to the studio for which you are employed, and you are not financially worth the headache, they can cut you. They just like that, you can be gone. Okay? And let's be fair here. I mean, no disrespect, but Ezra is not a major star. He's not a household name. He's popular with a certain subsection of fans, but he's not a household name. No one's going to a movie like Justice League, or no one's going to a movie like Fantastic Beasts like, oh my God, I can't wait to see Ezra Miller in the general audience. He doesn't have that kind of brand recognition.
That's the Flash. The Flash was going to be that.
Yeah, well, that's what they would hope, at least.
Yeah.
That was going to be his big moment.
He doesn't have that kind of pull, though, basically.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have that pull. He doesn't have that credibility yet, right? So in the eyes of the studio, and again, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying, in their eyes, he is easily replaceable.
Well, that's like any job. Anybody's easily replaceable.
If Depp is replaceable, what's his name? Terrence Howard's replaceable. Anybody's replaceable in Hollywood.
That's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up, Aaron. What happened with Terrence Howard when he was being a bit of a diva, when he wasn't willing to play ball with Marvel? Easily replaced him. They replaced him. They brought in John Cheadle as Rhodey, as War Machine. It happens. It happens sometimes. Yeah, no, and that's true. There is actor insurance, but I would say too, there are some cases where the studio doesn't want to pay for that insurance because they know that actor is going to end up spending all that money and be a liability in that case. Perfect example. I've talked about this before. Robert Downey Jr., when he was going through his bout with rehab and alcoholism and drug use, no studio wanted to pay his insurance costs because they were going to be way too damn high. And it was going to be, again, to be in the movie The Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen as the villain, Mel Gibson had to front the bill for the insurance just to get him the job. That's what I'm talking about. That's how bad it can get sometimes, where they don't want to work with you because your insurance costs can get too high, you're too much of a liability, you're too much of a wild card. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, it's just the tough reality of the business that Hollywood is sometimes. You know?
No, fact.
Like I said, it's very complicated, this topic. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they do let him go. I don't want that to happen, but it's like, what else can you do? Especially if we keep hearing, stuff on top of stuff on top of
Well, how
stuff
many
about it.
well, how many chances can you get is the question too, right? That's the other component of this. How many times can you? Yeah. Well, the Edward Norton Hulk thing was a different thing, but I that's kind of more. I would more so use the Terrence Howard comparison because he was being difficult to work with, right? He was kind of like being a bit of a diva. Versus, I mean, Edward Norton kind of was too, but it was more so just like I don't think he really wanted to do it anymore.
If you're a diva, you still have. If you're a diva, you still have a better chance of getting work because but not high mainstream. Look at Catherine Heigl.
Well, it depends. Yeah, it depends on your bargaining power too as an actor.
Yeah. Catherine Heigl, for example, this is if you know her, she was getting big in movies, right? With Knocked Up, and she was starting her fame was starting to rise a little bit, but she had a huge diva like ego, and that ruined her Hollywood career. But she still gets roles, but it didn't blow up her career, like because of her attitude.
Yeah, I mean, and where has she been? Where's she
back.
been?
I think she's back at Grey's Anatomy or something like that. I don't know.
A TV show that's been on TV too long.
Yeah. No, she's on Suits. Is this Suits?
Yeah, she was in Suits. Yeah, Suits.
Yeah.
That was for USA. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just kind of the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't say that begrudgingly. I don't mean to ask that question to be mean to Ezra, but at what point are you an asset to a studio, or at one point do you become a liability?
Well, it's kind of like Colin Kaepernick, After a certain period of time, his play became a liability.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that also raises the whole political angle too, when it comes to Kaepernick as well, which I don't even want to touch that, but that was a big thing too, where I think his team and the organization as a whole didn't want the headache. Right or wrong, that's a conversation another day.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to deal with the press circus that distracts from the team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was an overrated quarterback, but that's not the reason he didn't get a new contract from anywhere. That's not the reason.
Well, he got figured out and didn't get any better.
Yeah, but that's not the reason, because he was better than some. Talent-wise, he was better than some of the backups that got jobs.
He was, but that's the thing. It's like, do you want the media circus that follows him, or do you just want to play football?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing. It's like
if he was still good, he probably would have got something. They would probably
Well, it's like Terrell Owens.
Yeah,
here's a perfect example where I was okay with a player leaving my team because he was kind of a cancer in the locker room. He was talking shit on every other player besides himself.
Did you watch the press conference? I know.
Well, shoot! Look at another sports analogy. Not to cut across the hammer, just real quick. Look at another player like Antonio Brown.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at Antonio Brown. All the antics he went through. He literally walked off the field. Yeah. He threw up his jersey like, "I'm out."
And nobody's gonna hire that. You know what I mean? Like, especially after all the stuff before. Like Antonio Brown's a perfect example. Like, what are you willing to put up with in order to win a championship?
Well, a lot of receivers have diva-like attitude, so.
No, well, that's the thing. Actors too. Actors and players have egos. There's a lot of egos in Hollywood. There's a lot of
big time.
There's egos. There's just a lot of people have big personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Yeah. By the way, in brighter news, is anyone seeing Sonic this weekend?
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Hopefully this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going tomorrow night, so I'll probably be doing a review this weekend, so it'll be fun.
Nice.
Eddie, when are you going to go see Sonic?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Like, why are you cancel me for what? What the hell? But No, I don't know because I talked about it before. I'm not, Sonic 2 is not the movie for me that I'm gonna be like, oh damn, I better see this and quickly. Like I'll just take my time, probably next week maybe. I don't know, it depends. But no, I did love the first movie, so I'm definitely invested in the franchise. But
Yeah,
now
I'm trying to avoid spoilers because people are saying that the post-credit scene's pretty crazy for the second movie.
No, shh. I got. I heard until Tuesday. Okay,
I heard this
Call
rumor.
me out.
I heard this rumor Jim Carrey might not be in a third movie if they do a third movie.
Well, because he was saying he might be retiring.
Yeah.
Which I have a feeling he's going to do at least one more Sonic movie, then retire. At least finish out the trilogy, you know?
Yeah. Because that'd be a huge bummer if he didn't do a third movie, right? Like as Dr. Robotnik, that'd be like, because he's very salty, Jim Carrey, man. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't give a shit anymore.
Right. So I'm looking to see what article I want to bring up because I'm not going to go through all these because some of these topics I know nothing about. I guess we'll talk about the thumbnail.
Miles Brown.
Miles Brown.
Isn't that his name?
Miles Morales.
Morales.
No, the actor that did the thumbnail.
The one that people
the
want
one
as
the thumbnail.
Yeah.
My bad.
Isn't that what Max wants as Miles Morales? And that's
I don't know. But here's an article from everyone's favorite website, Geekosity.
All right.
I'm not trying to be a jackass, but something about the title is like Miles Morales, Spider-Man will debut in the MCU. It's like, well, that's just something you can see.
Yeah, it's like no shit. Like,
his
uncle was in it. His uncle was in it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a no shit like title. Like 5, 7 years, 4 years. Like it could be any time. To be honest.
Yeah, like this is like inevitable. Like
I
this
mean, if they didn't have the Prowler in the first Homecoming movie as like basically an Easter egg. Right?
Yeah, this is pretty obvious, but let's read the article. Okay. Miles Morales' Spider-Man will debut in the MCU, at least that's what Morbius director Daniel Espinosa feels. In a recent interview, director Espinosa feels Miles Morales will swing his way in the MCU. As I explained, Miles Morales that you have in Spider-Verse, I would bet your life on that you would have Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse in the MCU at some point. So it's more so the director saying he feels like it's gonna happen.
Well, that's fact, guys.
This is the director of Morbius. I feel like the director hates this movie so much. He's like, yeah, just put the Miles Morales.
Well, you know what? That does bring up. To be fair, interesting question. I'll ask you guys. Do you guys feel like they'll introduce their own version of Miles Morales in the movies, or will they just turn the one from Spider-Verse, the animated films, into a live-action character?
That's a good one. We'll see after the second Spider-Verse movie.
Well, it's a two-parter. That's a good point. It is a two-part movie.
Yeah. I think they'll get a new one, like a new actor.
I have a feeling, I have a feeling he's going to be like his own.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're going to like make their own version of Miles.
I'm not sure because there was online obviously with Aaron Davis in Homecoming, and then No Way Home there was online from there has to be a Black Spider-Man somewhere. So it's like, could it be within the MCU that the Miles is there, or could it be another universe? Or they could bring in the one from the animated movies, just having live action, or continue that story, which it would be cool that way. But I really don't know.
I think this director wanted Morbius to be in the MCU. That's what I take from this.
You know what? I don't know, Degrassi. Let's take a look at some other Geekosity articles while we're at it. I mean, that's a good way to spend our time.
Yeah, right? Sure, why not?
All right. Oh, here we go.
That's
something for Star Trek. Here you go. Star Trek Picard ends with Star Trek The Next Generation reunion.
That's true.
This is your story, Bryce. This is a story for you.
Yeah, they also kind of posted it on Twitter yesterday for everybody to know.
Yeah.
Season 3 is going to be basically a Next Generation reunion, which is awesome.
Yes, this is what Terry
Talisa,
the executive producer and finale season showrunner, is both nostalgic and honored. He said, I remember watching the premiere of Star Trek The Next Generation almost 34 years ago with my father like it was yesterday. It was a spark that ignited my love for science fiction. So it's most fitting that the story of Jean-Luc Picard ends honoring the beginning with his dearest and most loyal friends in the USS Enterprise. It would be an understatement to say that giving these characters a proper send-off is an honor. The entire Star Trek Picard team, and I can't wait for fans to experience this final high-stakes Starship-bound adventure in Season 3. So, I'm not watching season 2, Brian, but like, does it feel like it's setting up this return yet?
Well,
or
no, not at all.
Where's
season
Will
no.
Wheaton? Where's
season
Will
2.
Wheaton?
Well, season 2.
Nobody wants Will Wheaton to come back. Nobody wants. Will Wheaton to
They're
come
still in 2024, so
Yeah.
no, they won't have the reunion until maybe like a cliffhanger at the end of the season. That's the closest I can see it, but
I missed.
they're
this
still back in
episode.
time. Like this season is completely separate from.
Oh, okay. So this season's like really separated from everything else, kind of. It's like its own little thing.
Yeah, I mean they went back in time, and they're dealing with alternate universes. So it's like,
Yeah.
How you liking season 2 thus far? Does it feel like an improvement over season 1?
know,
or still about
honestly,
the same?
it's kind of hit or miss. Like you get a couple good episodes, and then you'll get one that's just like, okay, I understand Star Trek is a show that is really big about current events and showing a light on it, but this show has a tendency to just hammer it a little too hard. It's the only thing that's slightly turned me off about it. It was just like, we get it, man. Everything sucks. It sucks to live in this current decade. You don't have to be snarky about it.
Oh, Max is here.
Hey everyone, it's
Oh,
Max sounds different. Max sounds different.
Yep. This is
Right.
Elseworlds Max.
Well, you see, the thing
Hey,
is,
Max.
Max got recasted. We couldn't sign a contract for the sequel, so they had to reboot Max.
And it's,
You hear that, guys? Max is the actor all along. It's been different people being Max.
Exactly.
Also, I want to get a Max mask so I can.
Oh, here we go. This is Brian. Read that title for me.
Anti-Snyderverse.
Anti-Snyderverse Warner Bros. Executive and Sarnoff exits company. Wow,
That's
that's a pretty sensational headline. I'm
That's
not gonna lie.
That's
Yeah,
a good head. Look how many shares that got. That popped.
I mean, 182. Holy
I
shit!
wonder which executive stayed though. Which executive did stay? This is
Toby?
It's a pretty positive headline,
yeah, this is a very positive headline, not
Very
negative.
positive.
No, not skewed negative at all. Like
No.
nobody's dancing on anyone's grave in this article. Like
No.
no one.
Snyder's followers applauded the firing of Warner Brothers executive Ann Sarnoff.
that changed quickly though.
In
You
corporate
stay
speak,
classy, San Diego.
yes, in corporate speak, Ann Sarnoff exits her position. Specifically, it no longer exists. People can classify however they want to. There's the sanitized version, and then there's reality. New Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav pulled the rug from under Sarnoff. One
that's
by
so
one, the
good.
dominoes fall. Warner Media CEO Jason Qi'ra already resigned. In addition, HBO Max head Andy Forshall is gone. The merger is due to officially close on Friday. That's tomorrow, folks. The merger is complete tomorrow.
I haven't seen the headline. Toby Emmerich stays. Did they write an article on that?
No.
because it doesn't suit their narrative.
No, but I did. No, just kidding.
Zaslav is wasting no time for spring cleaning, so much of this is old news to Degrassi readers. I initially scooped Ann Sarnoff's departure on May 17th, 2021. Hey, that's my birthday.
So
My birthday's
did
May
I.
17th.
Hey.
I wrote,
I did that
insiders
too.
explained Warner Media could lead to reshuffling. In other words, DC Films President Walter Amada, Sarnoff, and Emmerich could possibly be moved.
Well, they're
This might have been around the time I stopped watching them because, like, it was as soon as they started going after the people in the studio, it was like, oh, come on now, like,
I don't appreciate the way people are celebrating or calling them names because like
I'm not celebrating anybody getting fired, dude. That's bullshit. Like,
no,
come on
because
now.
it's like just because she didn't want something like that, some people wanted to do something that some people wanted. Is like, oh, okay,
Well,
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in regards to like the Ann Sarnoff thing, I've always said she was put out as the sacrificial lamb scapegoat, right? Because it wasn't going to be Emmerich, it wasn't going to be Hamada who did that interview. They were going to put Ann Sarnoff out there because she was a fresh face, and let's be fair, she's also a woman, right? So, they kind of put her out in the cold to dry, out in the cold to freeze or whatever the expression is. Right. They let her be the one to like say all those things and break the bad news, but it was clearly a planned public PR message saying, go away. We did what you wanted, go away.
In terms of that, like,
so it's a case of, do you really blame her or do you blame the people who told her to say this?
Yeah.
she's a messenger.
She was the messenger that kind of got shot. you know.
Yeah, in terms of that, it was messed up when it came out
And-
a couple of days after the cut, but we already knew that WB didn't want to do it anyway. So it's like I don't know why people were surprised. But she only said one thing about that, and then they demonized her and turned her into something she's not. Like
Yeah.
some Kathleen Kennedy.
Well,
shit,
at the
but
very end of the article,
it
it
is what
says,
it is.
"Granted, the decision wasn't
Facts.
hers alone. Nevertheless, she became the face of it. The stars aligned to restore the Snyderverse. After all, the Flash film doesn't erase the Snyderverse. Moreover, Ben Affleck's Batman won't die. Zack Snyder continues to tease the Snyderverse on social media. The Snyderverse is coming back, brick by brick."
but then they got the bad news like a day later. that hurt the Snyderverse fans.
And then
like,
today,
yeah,
what did we learn? What did we learn
Yeah.
today or yesterday?
Toby Emmerich is still staying.
Yep.
Hamada's staying.
Well, the
Yeah.
question is, though, how long does Toby Emmerich stay, though?
They're going to be signed. They're going to sign to an extension because they need him for his expertise. Because Zaslav has no, from what I read, Zaslav has no history or knowledge of running the filming side of stuff, the films and stuff. That's where Emmerich comes in. So that's why he's good.
What
That's why they're
Garcia
going to be
says,
signed.
if you've ever cared for the pedigree of quality original programming that HBO has offered throughout the decades, kiss that goodbye. You know what, Degrassi, you might have a point. And I mean no disrespect, but Caden, didn't you share an article that said they were going to integrate OWN into HBO going forward or something like that?
Yeah.
What was that article about, if you don't mind saying?
It's hold on, let me pull it up again because I have another article I want to also share that came out today as well. Funny enough, it's like there's been a couple articles that have come out in the past couple of days that people are just overlooking, to be honest. Here's let me share this one out first at least.
So, how was everyone's day?
Good.
Good. I'm
alright.
seeing Sonic
alright.
tomorrow, so I'm excited
It's
for that.
awesome.
Yeah, I know you put out your review
So-
of Sonic. So go ahead, Caden.
What was that?
So Warner Media Discovery deal to forge deep ties between OWN, which is owned and created by Oprah Winfrey, Warner Bros. TV, and HBO Max. For decades, Warner Media and Discovery have largely coexisted independently. They have lived in separate universes which virtually had no business interactions, as unscripted television is their main area of overlap. The Discovery networks primarily with independent producers and not studios like Warner Bros. TV, which has only produced a handful of reality shows for Discovery Net via its shed sobriety. However, there is close working relationships which has flown largely under the radar and creates instant synergy post-merger that between Warner Bros. TV and Oprah Winfrey's network. And on the scripted side, over the last 5 years, WTV has become OWN's de facto scripted studio, producing virtually all of its original scripted series from Queen's Sugar to David Makes Man to All Rise. After this merger is complete, OWN and Warner Bros. TV will become virtually integrated, with HBO Max as OWN's corporate sibling streamer. According to sources, Warner Bros. TV is looking to further expand their business with OWN under their new ownership framework, and there are plans to have OWN, Oprah Winfrey's presence on HBO Max, possibly with its branded vertical. We hear there are similar plans in the works to feature content personalized from other Discovery co-ventures, and Magnolia Network, led by Chip and Joanna Gaines on HBO Max. And so that's basically
Well, no,
article.
that's really interesting because you know what? People were talking about this and people were laughing and making fun of it. But you know what? They're kind of doing what people thought they were going to do, and they're integrating more of Discovery's programming into HBO Max, and they're going to probably do a lot more unscripted and scripted stuff like with OWN, more of like those kind of OWN type TV shows. Now, I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing because OWN does have an audience, but that is a clear departure from what HBO would typically and Warner Bros. TV would typically be developing. So that is a very interesting wrinkle that gets thrown into this, like a consequence of what is about to start happening.
Yeah.
And I could see HBO Max doing a lot more unscripted TV shows.
Right. Another article came out today talking about David Zaslav citing his new leadership team at the Warner Bros. Discovery. It says David Zaslav will have a tight grip on the operations of Warner Bros. Discovery under new management structure unveiled for the new company that is set to emerge on Monday. So this is basically saying that next Monday is when the new company really starts. And Zaslav, as long-time observers predicted, has opted to have a direct relationship with leaders of businesses he doesn't know as well as he does cable channels and advertising sales per individual's closest situation. This included Casey Blows, Chief Content Officer of HBO and HBO Max, who will be adding Chip and Joanna Gaines, the Magnolia Network, to his responsibilities. Warner Brothers Picture Group Chairman Toby Emmerich and Warner Brothers TV Group Chief Channing Dungey. So basically, it's saying that Toby Emmerich is going to be very vocal to David Zaslav and this new company. So it may seem that he is possibly staying for quite a while. So maybe his contract will be renewed this December. To help his large numbers of direct reports, is no surprise that Zaslav has tapped trusted Discovery lieutenants for key operational roles, notably Bruce Campbell and J.B. Perrett. Campbell, who had served as Discovery's Chief Development and Distribution and Legal Officer for Discovery, will become Chief Revenue and Strategy Officer, overseeing all sales and revenue-generating operations for the company, with an estimated market cap of $45 billion. Discovery exec Savannah Sims will continue as General Counsel, reporting to Campbell. Perrett, previously Discovery's President and CEO of Streaming International, has been named the CEO and President of Warner Brothers Discovery Global Streaming and Interactive Entertainment, overseeing all streaming business operations, including HBO and HBO Max and Discovery Plus. Perrett will also guide direct-to-consumer and gaming, with President of Warner Brothers Games, David Haddad, reporting directly to him. This is basically talking more about Emmerich's and Blow's and Dungey's relationship with the two other guys I just mentioned, and Zaslav, with also respect direct to consumer and international content distribution strategy. Zaslav and his team will be dotted to Perrett. So yeah, this is basically Gerhard.
No, I mean all this is really interesting, and we've been talking about this, and I think Sagi especially has been kind of echoing this, and she may be correct on some fronts where it's like not every merger is always gonna work out in the favor of everyone, or it's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
And I know that's something that people don't like to think about, but it is a reality of a situation like this, and it's something we have to think about. Like, is this ultimately going to be a good thing for everyone? And what does this mean for what the kind of creative vision and the bold creative ambition of these studios, right? So, it's something interesting to think about. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah. Like I said, the first, especially the one that talked about the relationship between Casey Blows and Zaslav and Toby Emmerich, is very interesting, because it says that these guys will help Zaslav move this company into the right direction, and into the direction that Zaslav may not really know yet, and so he's they're helping him guide it. So so honestly, like I said, I think Emmerich might have his contract renewed for another 2 or 3 years, so then he can help guide this company into with Zaslav and Blows and Channing Dungey into what they think is the better future for Warner Brothers Discovery.
No, that's a really good point.
Yeah, they need his knowledge for like the movies, and because Zaslav's more, this knowledge is not into that, right? That's why he has to keep it on Emmerich. Yeah, stuff like that.
Right. Just stuff to think about, honestly. This stuff to be thinking about. I mean, Garcia says this is going to be an effing disaster. Trust me, it very well could be. It very well could be. I know, Degrassi, you brought up a really good point either, that nearly everyone who facilitated Zack Snyder's Justice League is out. How the cult spins that into a win is beyond me, and that's a good point too. I don't think that losing Jason Qi'ra is a really bad thing overall.
Yeah,
I don't think I think history is going to be kinder to Qi'ra in the future, and people look back at the era where he was in charge. I think people are going to look back a little more fondly.
Well, yeah, because I think with Qi'ra and Saranoff and the other guy that was let go, and pretty much anyone that was a part of Qi'ra's leadership team that was let go. It was either demotion for some of them and severance package for the others. So it's like, honestly, it wasn't surprising when Qi'ra was like resigned, and he said that he still has he still has his 15, 20 years of in this business that he wants to do. So he's not retiring. He's going to continue whatever.
Qi'ra, yeah, he's still young. Is he like in his 40s?
Yeah, he's like in his 40s. So like, honestly, I would not be surprised if Netflix poaches him or if Disney Plus tries to poach him. Because Qi'ra really knows what he does to do for streaming.
Yeah, Qi'ra is the one. The Qi'ra was basically being let go. He was dead from the get-go because he's want to push all the movies to be on HBO Max because they really had nothing. Obviously, because of the pandemic, that cost Warner a lot of money. And when it costs a company a lot of money, you're probably not going to come back. Well, Max is here, I think.
Is he?
Wait.
Oh, he is. I'm so sorry.
Did you fall back asleep, dude?
Are you really sorry?
I called you like an hour ago, bro.
Yeah, we've been live for like an hour. I mean, we're pretty much just I got the show rolling, man.
We're just burning time.
Yeah, we've just been chilling.
You know what? Let's fire Max and have RJ O'Brien replace him.
We're in negotiations, buddy.
Resident madness or something.
You know what? I'm Brian's assistant.
You know what?
now.
Resident
will change his name to RM.
No, Resident Madness Entertainment actually does sound kind of cool.
No, that's why I said it. I was like, that sounds cool.
It's a hostile takeover, Max.
This is the RJ merger.
Yeah, it's the Arch. It's the Warner Discovery Max merger.
You gotta figure out a word to work Master of None in there.
So I guess we could share one of the articles that Max had planned, and that is from Joe Blow saying Doctor Strange 2 casts an annihilation spell on Fandango's first day 2022 sales record. So who here got their tickets for Doctor Strange 2 next month?
I'll wait till it comes out.
You don't worry about getting tickets like No Way Home, for example.
No Way Home. I got opening day tickets and I bought them an hour before I went and saw the movie. So,
okay.
I mean, granted, I was sitting in the front row and kind of hurt my neck a little bit, but I'm not worried about tickets.
I got my tickets yesterday, so I wasn't too stressed about it. It was a pain in the ass because AMC crashed, Fandango crashed, there were glitches, everything wasn't
my Fandango
working.
didn't crash. It was just like a minute of waiting and that was it.
It was so I had the minute wait time, right? It was about a minute to like 5 minutes, which is not that bad. With No Way Home, I had to wait like an hour and 30, 2 hours, right? With this, I would get to like the so AMC would say, we can't sign you in, your credentials failed. It's like, what? Then I would go to Fandango and it's like, sorry, it's not working. You can't pick those seats. I'm like, why? Well, either they're taken or it's COVID protocols. I'm like, bullshit, there's no COVID protocols. There's no COVID protocols. I'm like, I
probably taken.
And they weren't even taken either.
Oh.
That's the messed up thing. So I tried Atom tickets and I would put in my AMC stub code because I have AMC A-list. It wouldn't work. So I was like, whatever, I'll just pay.
I heard that, yeah.
Normally. I'll pay him by the tickets normally. I would go to checkout. Sorry, the order failed. I'm like, why? So it took forever, and I got tickets Thursday, May 5th, in the Big D format. I'm going Big D mode, guys.
Big D mode. No, I'm joking.
No, it's actually called Big D.
I'm joking.
That's what she said.
No, I'm serious. I'll pull it up.
I know.
Listen, I'll show you guys the Big D. Hold on.
What?
Don't turn on camera. Don't turn on camera.
No,
it's a trap.
I'm showing you guys the Big D. Hold on.
All right.
See, that's the Big D right there.
Should I be scared? Oh.
That's actually pretty nice.
Enjoy premium Big D viewing.
I like Big D.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
Experience the digital difference that is Big D. This premium large screen format auditorium offers innovations in
Is there
dimensional
lube?
sight, dynamic sound, and deluxe seating. Enjoy the wall-to-wall and floor-to-ceiling screen, paired with plush seating that will take your movie fun to the next level.
Oh, man.
This audio system is a true revolution in
RJ.
sound technology, with audio processing that is supported by quad amplified speakers and subwoofers.
Ooh.
The Big D is powered by a cutting-edge, crispy, brilliant 3D flash projector that also presents 2D entertainment. This creates a picture quality with even higher resolution than HD, putting you into the on-screen action.
Oh my god.
That's so amazing.
So it's. I wanted to go IMAX, but the IMAX for Thursday was sold out. Maybe I'll try and go again that weekend. We'll see if I'll be free. But I'm gonna go see it in Big D. So it's a premium thing. It's not IMAX, but it's okay. It's still premium in some fashion. Like
I've never heard of it until
Big
today.
D is where it's at, dude. I agree. After hearing that, dude, read by Sultry RJ. Oh my gosh, I'm there.
Oh, Sultry RJ.
Where is this experience?
So
is it in my town?
So do you guys remember a theater chain called Carmike?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
So it's more so like an East Coast, southern belt theater chain. AMC bought them out and they converted them into what they now call AMC Classics. So they used to be called Carmike Cinemas, but now they're just called AMC Classics. So AMC bought out our theater chain, so now it's just AMC theaters. So the IMAX theater used to be a Carmike IMAX, but it got converted into just a standard AMC IMAX theater. So, yeah. The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want the Big D.
Go to a Big D theater near you.
I got your Big D right here.
Don't turn on camera. Don't turn on camera.
Okay. Hey.
Hanging.
Hey.
Hey, keep it PG here. Max is gonna cancel us.
I was talking about the theater experience, man. That sounds awesome. I don't know where you guys are.
The Big D is only on theaters.
Big D theater. And,
oh man,
I've seen a Big D in theaters.
Bet you it's 4 stars.
Perfect.
It sure does.
I actually have 2 movies to go watch in the theaters now, so that's awesome. Okay, there you go.
That's good.
See, guys, I can go to the theaters. I just don't necessarily like it.
Don't worry, I'll record it for you guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love it. I don't like crowded theaters. I like theaters that are like not crowded because I don't know. I just like I don't know why.
Well, I get you, but here's the thing. Okay, this is why it's fun going to the theaters with other people, because when the movie's over, you could talk about it when it's fresh in your head.
Oh, I don't mind going to movies with other people. If I want to go with a friend or a relative, I don't mind that.
Oh, hold on. Breaking news.
Oh, what do we got?
Breaking news. We're going to watch a video from John Campia.
Uh-oh.
A campster?
Hold on. Where's the video? Hold on.
John Campia? Oh, my God.
Breaking news!
Yeah.
Max appearance.
Yeah.
I like how he beats up animals to do that.
He does. He beats up animals, man. It's messed up.
This is why we got to fire Max. And
well, to be fair, some of them are Ninja Turtles, so I think
let's have Callie take over the show.
All right, so here we go.
Uh-oh, what do we get?
2, and
the
first one. I didn't think this one was quite as good as the first one. I thought it was really cute. I had a good time with it. It was fun.
Hey, Max.
Chris Carr mentioned she thought it was a little bit too long, and maybe there's a scene with Hawaii or a series of scenes with Hawaii that probably wasn't totally necessary. I love Knuckles. Love Idris Elba's Knuckles. Yeah, so not as good as the first one. We just ran into one of our viewers who kind of made a good point. Like, if you like the first Sonic, you'll probably like this. If you didn't like the first Sonic, you probably won't like this one either. But I had a good time. What do you think?
I thought it was there's a lot of heart in it.
Hello.
Like the message.
Hey, Max.
I'm sorry.
It was really long for me.
Max.
Did you fall back asleep? Is that what happened?
I think so.
Max,
I don't even remember. I remember getting up.
Where have you been, man? The show's been off like an hour.
I know.
Would have been on longer, but I was watching the kids, so.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's all good, man.
Cancel Max.
I think I've been too long without like an actual day off, like from work.
Yeah.
Well, we're reacting to John Campia's Out of the Theater review for Sonic. He said he liked it, but not as good as the first one. So.
Oh,
I'm the complete opposite.
Thanks for running the show, everyone.
Yeah, no problem.
The problem.
Yeah, no, Isaac, you disagree? Do you think this is better than the first one? I mean, I know you put out your review, so I don't want to spoil it, but
No, I'm fine with reviewing it right now if y'all want me to.
Spoiler free, please.
Yeah, spoiler free. I don't like spoiling movies.
Remember to smash the like button for
Max, have you noticed
late
Isaac's? Have you noticed Isaac's
for all the late people out there that get places late? Sorry.
What?
I don't.
Max, have you noticed Isaac's name on here?
What's that?
Look at Isaac's name on.
Well, you can fire me. Yeah, I'll go back to sleep. Sorry.
Let's have a trend. Everyone in the chat right now.
Are we doing? Let's do what do they do on the Survivor?
Wow, I love how the viewership goes up the moment Max gets here.
Really?
Yeah, the viewers went up by like 5 or 6.
So we can't fire back.
Went back down.
It was let's talk about Star Trek. No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that.
We already talked about Star Trek. Actually,
we talked about Star Trek. It's cool.
Are we? Don't vote me off the island, please.
We were actually about to start talking about Doctor Strange too. Actually.
Oh, Doctor Strange too. I was really pumped for these topics too. I was like, I'm gonna make an episode for Brian. No DC. No. Yeah.
Well, we wanted to ask you, Max. Did you get your tickets?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Well, I asked, but we are going to. No, we're not. I'm not boycotting. I definitely want to see this.
He instead got tickets from Morbius.
I asked my wife, and we just didn't decide what day we want to go yet, because I don't know. We're definitely going to go as close to coming out. I just don't know if we're going opening day or what.
So you're watching Morbius instead?
And we use our Cinemark thing. I don't know if I could pre-order Cinemark Movie Club that quick. I don't know if it. Thanks, Marcus. I can always count on you. Cancel Max.
But yeah, did you hear about the records that the Doctor Strange 2 first day ticket sales broke?
I looked at the article headline.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
that's about as far as I
So, Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness is casting a powerful spell on ticket sales this week. Doctor Strange 2's tickets went on sale yesterday, Wednesday, and Fandango was blown away by the demand to secure tickets to Marvel's next blockbuster adventure. While Fandango did not provide an exact amount, the ticket distributor says it sold more tickets to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness than any other 2022 theatrical release. The epic first day of pre-sales for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness proves fans are beyond excited to experience all the thrills, chills, and blockbuster surprises Marvel Studios is known to deliver, says Fandango managing editor Eric Davis. So, and then Caden provided this update tweet. Real quick before I get to it, did you hear how compared to the Batman? in the first 3 hours of Doctor Strange 2 going live on sale, it basically sold the exact same amount of tickets that Batman sold its first day in 24 hours. Just the first 3 hours.
Wow.
So it obliterated Batman.
Oh my goodness.
This movie is gonna make at least.
This is the update tweet. As reported earlier,
let's make $5 billion.
Comfortably the second biggest non-Avengers pre-sale start. The exact numbers will take some time, but initial numbers suggest 15 plus million in 24-hour sales. Exact projections later, but set for a huge opening weekend, likely closer to 200 million. That is huge. Like this is yeah. It basically it not only going to beat out the Batman, but this thing's probably going to be on par with No Way Home or like slightly behind it.
It's not going to make as much as No Way Home overall again.
But it's going to open 200 plus million.
Yeah, it's going to make a lot of money. It's definitely going to make. I think it's going to make at least $1 billion.
I mean, that's not to knock the Batman though. I'm not trying to knock the Batman. I'm just saying like the Batman was big, but this is just that much bigger.
Yeah, much bigger. Well, here's my test. Brian, are you planning to see it?
Yes, I am actually.
Oh, see, well, and I know Brian's busy, dude, and
it's hard for me to catch a movie.
The question is, How long is this
Especially now.
movie going to be? How long is this movie going to be in the theaters for? Because
Well, that's the thing that I want to bring up, Aaron. Versus the Batman was a 3-hour movie. This movie's only 2 hours 6 minutes long. This is going to play in a lot more screens, and it's going to be able to play a lot more shows.
Oh, man.
that's a good point, RJ. Because it seems like even though there's no trailer, it seems like they're wrapping up the press tour for Thor, which basically comes out.
Where
2
the
weeks
hell is
after.
the Thor trailer, man? That's my question. That's
Yeah.
a good topic,
Doesn't-
Max. That's a good topic.
I don't think
Where
they
the
need
hell
to-
is the Thor trailer?
I don't think they need to do it right
It's
now.
only-
It's gonna be
because
at the end of
Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
No, dude. There's only 100 days before the movie comes out.
Yeah,
You
who
need a trailer.
cares? I
They're
like
gonna-
that.
It's gonna be the second end credit scene in Doctor Strange 2.
I think it's a possibility it could be a trailer in the Doctor Strange movie.
No, think about it, because that's what they did with Doctor Strange and No Way
Yeah.
Home.
What?
Yeah.
It's obviously what they're
That's what I'm
doing
saying,
is
Brian,
working,
yeah.
doing all the focus on one movie until it's out, and then
But
do
they
the-
didn't used to do that though. They
I know,
they
and
could
they
they could market
they could
multiple movies
save-
at once though.
They could save money. They're Marvel. They have the consumer confidence to save money and not
Well,
release the
it's-
trailer. It's not DC. Like you don't need to see the trailer. You know it's going to be good.
Well, it's like Doctor Strange. I mean, we didn't really get a trailer until No Way Home.
But still, that was like, let's see, December, January, February, March, April, May. It's still 5 months ahead of time though.
Yeah.
Well,
Thor,
I
there's only
think
100 days
it's
where the movie comes out.
No,
and
I
there's no
think
trailer
it-
yet.
I think focused marketing, focus on the one movie coming
Yeah.
out, and then once that comes out, then worry
I
about
mean-
shifting folks. What the
I
hell?
mean,
Ram-
Captain Marvel.
Isaac?
Captain Marvel made $1 billion, and 2 months later, Endgame came out.
Yeah. I think it's working. I'm more anticipated because I haven't seen a trailer.
And Thor is one of those characters.
Yeah,
that
but
kinda
we keep
tells
seeing
itself,
like the
though.
promo art.
Yeah.
We've seen like what everything looks like. Why can't we just see the damn trailer, man? I just
Yeah,
wanna see the
like-
trailer.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd want to
sure.
see the trailer. I'm not like I'm so focused on Doctor Strange that I'm like, okay, I know I want to see Thor. I especially want to see Lady Thor. Woo! Natalie
Portman's back.
What was that?
I
picture?
think I
Wasn't there-
saw on Eddie's channel. He had an image behind the scene where she looked real buff. Do you have that, Eddie, on your channel section?
Yeah, but that was months ago, a long time ago.
Wasn't there a
when we made
picture
that
going
video.
around on Twitter today of Lady Thor and Thor?
I mean, I think I did put it up in the community post again, but
Yeah.
I re-uploaded it. But yeah, no, she definitely got in shape. So people shouldn't complain about 90-pound women or whatever the hell they're gonna say.
Actually,
She definitely got in
that
shape.
brings up Max. I'm gonna bring up a tweet. I just want your initial reaction to it. I'm not gonna say what it is. I just want you to react to it and read it. Okay.
Yeah, but they fangirl out over her midriff, bare midriff, and
You're gonna
Attack
you're
of
gonna
the
make me
Clones.
do a reaction.
Yeah, this is a off the cuff reaction. Okay, I'm bringing
Okay.
it up right now.
All right.
All right, read this tweet and what's your reaction? MCU, 1,
Give it to me. I love that.
2,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4.
Oh
Absolutely. I love the ladies.
no, but you know who said this, right?
And look at someone replied, no. What is wrong
Oh
with
my
you? What is
god!
wrong with these fools? Does anyone here have problem with ladies? I love the ladies.
Well,
Why-
they seem to be offended because Scarlet Witch is
Clearly
on the
he
poster
does.
in the middle. Like,
Well, she's
a
villain.
That's their issue.
Like
Who
she
gives
hasn't
a
been a
shit?
part of all the marketing for this movie at all.
Yeah, she's the villain. She's gonna be like the
RJ?
The only ones
Like,
that get
zoom in.
concerned are
Closer.
the ones that can't get.
Oh
ladies.
I can zoom in. Hold on. Look at all those.
Because I was
Like,
just
3
looking
women,
at like all
3
the,
women right there, man.
details.
3 women. That's woke.
I can't get ladies either,
It's
but
the
I don't care.
MCU.
who's the biggest picture? Who's the biggest picture in this? Oh wait, it's the biggest.
Doctor
person is
Strange, I think.
Yeah, he's the
Probably.
biggest one. And
Mhm.
I have a complaint
He's
though.
giving out.
Wong should be bigger. Wong is the main
Well,
character.
if you notice, all the women
Great.
are standing
Oh,
in
wait,
front
wait,
of the
wait.
men.
RJ wants a bigger Wong.
No, we
Oh
already
my
dude,
God.
we're already talking
how-
about the
RJ,
big
do you wanna-
D.
You
I'm
missed the
getting
big D talk,
Big
man.
Yeah,
D.
I'm getting the big D experience in May.
Oh,
What? What the?
these guys are.
dude. I'm jealous.
Well, you are Archie, but no, these guys.
Yeah,
are
hold on, I'll
crazy.
pull
What
it
the hell
up.
are you talking about?
Hold
You're
on,
getting the big D.
Max,
What?
you want to see the big D?
I don't know.
Hold on.
What
I'll
the
show
hell?
you the,
You
I'll
wanna
show you the
see it,
big
Max.
D. Hold on.
You
You
want
want
a
to see the big D? Trust me. You
You
want
want
to
to
see
see?
it.
So, I
You want to
was
see
gonna-
Avatar?
I was gonna go see Doctor Strange
Big
in
D style.
IMAX, but I had issues buying tickets for Thursday night because of the apps crashing. So I had to settle. I'm going Big D.
Big D. What the hell?
It's Big D.
It's a theater, Max.
It's a new
That's
theater experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, read that.
Are you gonna be experience the digital difference that is Big D? This premium large screen format auditorium offers innovations in dimensional sight, dynamic sound, and deluxe seating.
What?
Enjoy the wall-to-wall
Get it?
and floor-to-ceiling screen paired with plush seating that will take your movie fun to the next level.
Are you gonna watch Avatar in the Big D? Like,
I don't know. I want to get Big D'd already. This
Right?
audio system is true revolution in sound technology with audio processing that is supported by quad amplified speakers and subwoofers. The Big D is powered by cutting edge crystal. What the crystal?
The big D just.
Why does it
I
say
think
crystal?
I think Big D
Christy?
should ask
Christy.
Max.
It's Christy.
I think
Christy.
Christy. Where's
I think it's-
Christy?
Well, Christy's getting the Big D, dude.
Oh, brilliant! I think I need to.
Which
file a
theater is the
police
Big D
report
in? Which
after I
theater
get
is
Big
this,
D.
Max? RJ, which theater is it?
Brilliant!
This is
3D
an AMC.
flash,
This is AMC
I-
Classic.
AMC
flash
AMC
projection that is also presents 2D entertainment. This creates a picture quality with even higher resolution than HD, putting
Max should
you
get this.
into the on-screen action with the Big D.
So
Doesn't that
yeah,
sound
I mean,
awesome?
I've gone Big D before. I mean, it's a really big screen.
Well,
I mean,
love that Big D energy.
Yeah, and like look at the seats. The seats are really comfy. Like they're nice leather, and you can sit back a little bit, Like I said,
Yeah.
it's not IMAX, but it's all
I
right.
hope you. I feel like I'm gonna get violated when I go Big
What?
D.
Well, they're nice, they're gentle. They use lube. You're good.
Are you mad at Nerdrotic Max for saying MCU because
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by you dipshits on here. I'm embarrassed by you dipshits on the internet that still complain when a woman's there.
Yeah.
It's embarrassed for white men. I don't hate white men. I'm embarrassed by them that they're still complaining about this. It's so juvenile. Like
That's
it
why I
makes
had to
me
make this
concerned.
This damn shirt.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. This you have to explain this.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I'll change my name. Holy crap, the nerdrotic thing. Holy
Oh.
crap, I like that so much.
Yeah, Axel.
But
Yeah.
by
Well,
the way,
if you
I do
know-
like this
They're all
poster.
dick.
I like the poster.
So that
nice
holy
poster.
crap.
well, if you notice in all those pictures, the female is standing in front of the male. So
Well, that's the thing
That's
I don't get.
emasculate.
Like they keep talking about like the female replacement theory, but they're just co-leads. They're not like the man is still the lead.
It's so freaking stupid. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, they are stupid.
Like, you guys that must have seen my response to that. Holy crap.
yeah,
You see Neurotics, like was it Neurotic who posted like 2 clips from Moon Knight? How the
Oh, heel versus Did you guys watch Moon Knight episode 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Heel
haven't seen
versus
it, yeah.
Babyface was really upset because they introduced Layla and he said the show went woke.
I talked about it.
Because there's a woman. What a fucking
Yes.
incel.
You're not wrong, Matt. You're not wrong.
No, I don't. I watched a little
That's
bit.
good,
Of,
Axel.
What
That's
is
good.
that? Wait, what is that?
That's good, Axel.
MCU Studios presents whiny neck beards. That's a great T-shirt.
I gotta
That's-
shave. Ugh.
Matt, are you getting?
Yeah,
some
I know.
Big D?
Brian's like, I'm embarrassed.
I got a neck beard. For...
Matt, are you getting some Big D?
Yeah, you should have listened to
Oh,
me reading that earlier. I kind of went a little too.
Hiding your beard.
Nobody look at my neck, okay?
What's up?
Jarbo, I'm gonna show you the Big D later tonight in your stream. Okay.
You know, if he would do a better job reading it than I would. He would be. You know how Matt Jarbo does that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did a pretty good job reading that webpage earlier.
I wish they had a Big D near me. Honestly, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
That sucks. You know?
No, one else really funny though. Honestly, my friend works in a movie theater, so when he told them, because someone, he talked to the manager and it's like, why did they call it the Big D? And she said, I honest to God don't know, but we all laugh every time they say it. It's like we keep talking to our corporate managers and like, can we change the name? It's like, no.
If my wife goes into the theater and she's like, I want that Big D, I'm gonna be like, what the?
I used to work at a service station, and it was a P&S 76.
What?
Yeah. So it was a P ampersand S 76. But when you answer the phone, P&S 76.
Yeah.
Oh right.
It used to be called B&J's. So.
Yeah.
Do you remember this WWE group? If this is WWE thing, with Paige got Becky Lynch and Charlotte got caught up, and we were called the Sorority Sisters, and people searched it online. It was like a porn thing, so WWE had to change the name to PCB.
We have 34 watching and only 22 likes. Can we get a few more likes here, everyone? Matt Jarbo, did you remember to like the video yet?
You mean
For that
23
Big
likes?
D? Smack the like button if you want that Big D energy.
And that high sound quality.
From a middle-aged madness that comes in an hour late.
Middle-aged madness.
Yeah, just FYI, Max, we kind of talked about the Ezra Rolling Stone article at the top of the show. Did you see the update about IGN?
I'm glad I missed that.
IGN basically said, just real quick, they said IGN said that the studio, Warner Brothers, commented and said it's not true. But my position is that I feel like Warner Brothers has a history of lying and covering stuff up to where they don't want to admit when there's a problem. So to me, it feels like they're covering their ass because they have a Dumbledore movie coming out in a couple of weeks with Ezra Miller, and they don't want headlines of there being an emergency meeting out there for the public to know about.
Let's be real. Who here?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I want to believe? Why would I want to believe the studio? Why would I listen to what the studio says?
No, they're having meetings on this.
There probably are. I don't know if it's emergency meeting. Like, is this emergency? Like,
yeah, it would be emergency meeting. There's two of their biggest.
They took them off.
This next year.
Oh, Max. They took them off the Fantastic Beasts on press. Everything. That's Fantastic Beasts. They took them off that. So.
Yeah. I didn't bring it up, Ruby, and RJ did.
Yeah, I brought up this time, so.
Yeah, there's no problem with DC stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
we'd be drunk.
Come on, they'd be stupid not to talk about it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, they are stupid, but yeah.
Yeah. What the hell's up with Isaac's Wi-Fi again?
I don't know.
Yeah, Isaac.
It's going KFC style.
He's what is he in Australia or something?
Oh, that's funny. Actually.
Yeah, it is. Funny.
Yeah,
he said it.
Okay, so what did you guys think of Moon Knight? And did anyone watch Halo? Has anyone been watching Halo?
I didn't see Halo.
I haven't watched Halo.
I still haven't watched Picard yet.
I've got to say Halo.
Same, Brian. I missed it. I forgot about it.
As I get off of here.
No, I won't, Marcus. No, I won't.
Yeah, we won't do that. No, that's my comment. No.
Now.
Do it.
I'm now reading your
No,
comment, Marcus. What the hell?
I have watched every single thing that has ever came out in like one sitting in 1 minute. I am the Flash.
69 likes. Okay.
Oh, for God's sake. No, it's We Are the Flash.
69 likes.
No,
well, I would say get watching Halo, Eddie.
Oh.
Do you like Halo like I do?
Yeah, I enjoy the show. I mean, I actually don't even know how much you really enjoy it in the first place, so I can't really say if I can compare it to how you like it. But I like it so far. I know people are still complaining about certain things, but I think there's a story there. I just had to wait out to see if they can. I mean, that's what people are saying about Halo. I guess it's woke and stuff like that. Master Chief is the second one, even though it's like I don't know, the second fiddle to whatever female character. Like I don't know, it's a bunch of nonsense in my opinion, but. Like what you like, that's why I keep saying.
The reason this was important to talk about is they do have Cortana. Spoiler alert. Cortana.
Well, she was in the trailer, so.
Yeah, but you finally get to see her within the story. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's better than the trailer. It looks a little bit. But she is an AI, so
her looks are okay. Her it looks okay, but I like her attitude and her voice.
Yeah, the way she sounds and her dialogue is good. The image of her is kind of hit or miss. It's not horrible. It's not great. But overall, I think she goes into it okay.
7 out of 10.
I think the design looks better in the actual show than what we saw in that teaser.
Mhm.
And people are actually saying she looks more like the Weapon than Cortana, to be honest, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. They're saying mixed results, but I don't see where they're like showing quotes of people. I think actually the hate ragers have moved on. They were complaining at the beginning, and now they're not talking about it. So that goes to tell you that the show's a little bit better than they were expecting. If they're not constantly complaining about it, they only complained at the beginning. It's like
I think they're waiting for a big moment to strike, so they're just waiting in the shadows.
Finale. They're waiting in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the shadows.
Like once Master Chief probably gets his ass beat by that woman from the Covenant, and then they'll probably say, "Look at him, a skilled soldier getting beat up by a 90-pound woman." They're probably waiting for something like that to happen.
But I actually really like
like
I like the actor as Master Chief now, and at first I didn't.
The
I
actor?
really like the actor that plays Master.
Schreiber?
Yeah, and I like that he doesn't have the helmet on a lot.
Leave Schreiber.
It makes me feel more connected to him than I would. Because honestly, if they just kept the helmet, how connected can you get to the character?
Yeah.
Even with Mandalorian, only so much.
I don't know.
So this is kind of off topic. I thought Degrassi brings up a good point where he talks about John Campea. He says as soon as the Cuck gets a whiff that someone, not him, is about to drop major Multiverse of Madness spoilers, the watermarks will run like a river. I think Degrassi saying there's a chance that Campea is going to spoil Doctor Strange too. Do you guys feel like that's a possibility?
Yeah.
Ooh,
he already hinted that the images he received. Oh, Rhea's here. Hey, Rhea.
Hey, how are y'all?
Hey, Ray, what's up?
Yeah.
I just finished my stream.
Oh, cool,
yeah, I
cool.
saw you're playing Team Sonic Racing. You had fun.
But that's
It was fun. I mean, it's not as fun as like Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of game. Did you? Yeah, I didn't watch the stream. Did you like the story mode at all?
It's free.
Yeah, I was playing the story mode. I played it on Switch. I picked it up on there's a dual pack with Sonic Mania and Team Sonic Racing.
Yes, that's the one I got too. Yeah.
Yeah, like wait for a holiday sale and get it for $20. It's worth it.
I love Sonic Mania.
It's a free. I know for a fact it's a free game on Switch for the PlayStation Plus right for this month.
Yeah, someone in the chat said that, and I was like, "Oh, well, I have it on Switch, so."
Yeah, well, yeah. If you have it already, don't need it.
I have it on the Xbox. It's kick ass.
It's fun though. It's cute. Sorry, what were y'all talking about?
I was bringing up Degrassi's comment because he was speculating that John Campea might try and spoil Multiverse of Madness. So I was asking Max if he thought that he might.
Isn't he already alluding that those leaked images where he was talking about Toby's, you know what, that he might have got some for
a different movie?
For Doctor Strange. Maybe these were
Yeah,
all...
he did say that. Yes.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't. I mean, like, usually doesn't do stuff like that.
Rhea, you saw Sonic 2?
I did. Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
Oh, I adore the movie. I can't wait for more people to see it so I can have just like a full panel of all of us just like talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see it tomorrow night, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, like I know it doesn't have like as much like wow factor as like a Doctor Strange movie or a Batman movie. So I know it's like not like a day one see for a lot of people, but for me it was.
No. I would have went on Wednesday. It was just that the timing for those early screens it wasn't going to work out in my schedule, so I have to wait till Friday. But if I could have gone day one, Sonic for me is a day one movie. That's a day one movie. I'm excited. Like I'm pumped for that movie. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, like for me it was for sure.
See, look at Degrassi.
Yeah.
He doesn't know shit about Halo, only recently, but he really likes the show.
So so Degrassi, start from Halo 1, or where you're in Halo, like we're in the series.
Like I said, just wait. It's a new story separate from the games, and what happens. I keep saying we don't like it, and just don't watch it.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Like,
That's a
If
fact,
it's-
Marcus.
Oh, it is better than Morbius.
Morbius
Saw
is shit. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So
well.
I
Damn.
enjoyed Morbius. Okay, I'm part of the Morbius sweep team along with Isaac. Like, I wish he was here right now because he saw Sonic 2 and Morbius. So I think we're both in alignment on how we feel about both those movies.
There you go.
Yeah. Good.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
go
gonna
watch
ta-
Picard.
it's later, Brian.
So,
Oh,
See you.
okay.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
guys.
Well,
Great.
see ya.
good night.
I did hate Morbius.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate movies. Like,
I thought that show was trash, but
Well, that's just more BS.
it is what it is.
Is that Cappy with that long hair?
Oh,
No, that's
Cappy.
Joanna Campia.
okay.
It's Joanna Campia.
All right.
I got another one. Here's
Who's
Gregory
that?
Randolph.
Gregory Randolph.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
So,
Whoa, Gregory's kind of hot.
yeah, no, right?
Yeah, he is.
Well, Grace is admittedly hot, like
Yes.
as well.
No.
Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, you know, like she is like very pretty.
Yeah.
I can't say the joke on stream. Wig.
Oh,
Oh.
come on, Axel. She doesn't wear a
I'm
wig.
sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my
She's
God.
beautiful.
What did he say?
Don't you know? Hey, listen. Don't you know? Don't be talking about ladies' hair, or we're gonna get Will
Yeah.
up in here, Gregory
Oh,
or
okay.
Axel. You know, that's
Oh,
not
shit.
cool. That's not
Hey,
cool.
Will Smith, what are you doing in my room? Oh crap.
You said,
Okay.
wait, what?
I'm very confused.
I don't know what's happening
Me
right
too.
now. You keep hearing this.
I don't
other
know.
stuff.
Max, what do you want to talk about?
Well,
You-
dude,
you're
I
not
wanted
here
to-
after an hour.
Oh, I like
Did you
that.
talk? Listen, I like Jessica Chastain as well. Did you see when she won that award? She was very elegant looking. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Grace
Why
was
did
probably
she-
foaming in the mouth when that happened.
No,
did
no.
How much did you get paid to do Dark Phoenix? I wonder that.
I like Dark Phoenix, the movie. It was all right.
Yeah, she
Great.
was because every time they reply with her with a picture of her
Well,
winning the Oscar, and she keeps blocking people, so she's definitely.
Or RJ, did
That
you
movie
talk?
is a wet fart to the X-Men movies. Holy crap.
Which one?
Dark Phoenix.
Oh, they
Phoenix.
messed it up twice. I don't know if Marvel Studios can redeem that storyline. And they
Did
tried
you-
to do
Did
it.
you talk about Miles
Knight.
Morales and the potential?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that at the start. We talked about that a little bit, like right before you got on, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking the way that Spider-Man's left out. How possible do you think it is that they bring Miles in, kind of like as the new MCU Spider-Man?
No.
They
No?
should kill off
Holland's
Peter
still
Parker in the
young.
MCU.
Holland's
and
still
then-
young. Like, guy's only 25,
really.
26.
Yeah, but the
I mean, he's gonna-
storyline is that he's no one remembers who he is. You know.
So.
Yeah,
he's
good.
still-
To
He can
replace
still be
him or to add him
Spider-Man.
with them?
I think you could add him too,
Replace him.
but as the main Spider-Man, like more to do with Miles.
Replace
I don't
him.
know.
I don't know about that because it
I
seems
think-
that they're gonna have him Tom Holland around for a while. So
I just think the director who said this, I just think he wanted Morbius in the MCU. That's all I think. He wanted his Morbius in not in the Venomverse, but the MCU. I think that's what he wanted because he really hates this movie. You can tell from his interviews and the spoiling, he really hates this movie.
damn, that's kind of messed up to say the director himself doesn't even enjoy it.
Yeah,
Did we talk about Ahsoka plot synopsis reportedly
I
revealed?
don't think
No,
so.
no, we
No, we
haven't.
did not know.
It's not any spoilers. It's just what you think. You would think it's not a lot there. A new production listing seemingly confirms that the production date for Disney Plus Ahsoka, as well as giving a short synopsis for the series, which will star Rosario Dawson in the title role. The notes, which seem to confirm the series will go into production early next month, give little in the way of story other than recapping who Ahsoka is and that the primary mission she is on the show has to do with tracking down Grand Admiral Thrawn in the hopes of rescuing Ezra Bridger. So pretty much what we expect.
I know. So they cast
I don't
Ahsoka
like
and
Thrawn.
you don't like Thrawn?
You don't like?
No, I
Thrawn?
don't understand why he's that popular. I'm sorry. I've seen Rebels. I like Rebels actually. It's really good. But
It probably
I
has
just
more to
don't
do
get
with the
why.
comics when he was introduced. I
Comics
guess.
and books.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
he's a great
Okay.
character though.
Well, I haven't
mean,
read those books. I haven't read the manga.
I'm so excited for a new great villain that I don't think that let's go around. Do you think Disney Star Wars has accomplished a great villain on the level of Vader or some
they've
of the
had
prequels?
like Moff Gideon, for example.
Nobody could top Vader.
No, I don't.
But that's just enough of Moff. I'm sorry, I tried to make a pun.
Yeah, I have no clue what that.
Yeah, I don't know where that was going.
I mean, do you think that they've reached anywhere near that level? I think that's one of the things that's really lacking. I mean, Kylo was interesting at first, but he didn't. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Thrawn. I put him up higher above some of these other villains that we've received from Disney Star Wars. I don't know, Eddie, Rhea, do you have higher hopes for Thrawn as a villain?
I think he is a top tier villain. It's just that
Top
so
tier,
far.
yeah.
No, he is a top tier villain. It's just that so far, with Moff Gideon, it's probably the only one people really resonate with. The other Imperial side Imperial people mostly just die in the episodes they're introduced in instead of adding to their characters, which is a shame because two of them I don't remember, but it was like two old guys that were actually pretty good in some episodes of Mandalorian. But yeah, I don't see Thrawn is gonna be the main one at least in terms of the Disney Plus Star Wars shows. Like it's gonna go into like some big event where everyone comes together to just stop Thrawn. But I am interested in that. Seeing Ezra back after Rebels because he disappeared in that, obviously I can't wait to see that. And I love Ahsoka as a character; she's my favorite Star Wars character. So I can't wait to see that live action Thrawn and all that stuff. Like I'm expecting him to be menacing and just scary overall. But that's how I feel, I guess.
Ruby 9. I'm surprised Ruby 900. Oh God, the worst character in Star Wars, the live action Ahsoka. Oh wow. I really like both versions. I like the animated and I love Rosario's.
I like the animated.
I respect your opinion though. It doesn't. I'm not offended or anything, but I'm very shocked. Very shocked. Rhea, do you think Thrawn's a top tier villain? Are you excited to finally get to see a live action Thrawn?
I've never watched the animated series, so I don't know this character, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of fans in Star Wars from the old Legends books before Disney bought it and the animated series.
Yeah, he came from a book series called The Heir to the Empire. That was like the first big book written by Timothy Zahn that continued the story post Return of the Jedi, where Thrawn kind of emerged as a villain who was a remnant of the Empire post Death of Palpatine. So it was like the first like true sequel to the original trilogy. So it was kind of revered by fans for that back in the day. I think the books came out like the 90s, if I remember correctly. It was the 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just kind of all spurs from that, if that makes sense. So
lots of fans of this villain. Lots of fans. So I think it's great to get a great villain. Have you watched a lot of newer Star Wars, Rhea, like the sequel trilogy? Are you impressed by any of the villains or no?
I would have liked to see more in-depth character story arc for Kylo Ren, for example.
Yes, yeah.
That would have been really cool. Oh, and then the Benicio del Toro's character. I was really hoping he would be back in Rise of Skywalker, but unfortunately he didn't come back. I would love to see him again. Not in a standalone like series. I don't think he's like that important, but maybe like in some cameos or something.
Oh yeah. I
his
agree.
name again in that movie?
DJ.
He was like, DJ is my name.
Yeah, he was there in The Last Jedi. They never saw him again.
Nothing burger. It's very he had at least an interesting thing where he gave in his friends for funds.
Like I said, we know the real franchise header will be that broom boy in the end of Last Jedi. He's looking at a trilogy. He's looking at a trilogy.
Yeah. Aaron, Axel, Caden, do you have any other thoughts on Star Wars villains, and if you're any excitement level for Thrawn before we go to the next topic?
Well,
I'm
my
really
favorite
excited
villain
for Thrawn.
All at once, please. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Axel. I apologize. That was my fault. Axel, go ahead.
All at once? Okay. Everyone, let's go.
Out. All right, so for I do like some villains. I like the Inquisitors. I like the ones
Okay.
from Fallen Order. Like, who else is there? I love Darth Vader. You know, he's like, "No, I am your father." Wait, no, it's a Bane voice. Join the dark side, Luke. You know you want to. Yeah. So,
Why do you sound like Bane?
oh, yeah. Yes, I am Bane, of course.
You
Dave
did
played Darth Vader?
good call, Ray. Good call, Ray.
You don't.
I'm Darth Vader. Where is Padme? Is
You don't.
she
If you really talk like that, I don't think I would like
Actual,
it.
SNL, at Saturday Night Live, they do these spoofs on casting for certain roles in movies. They should have, they would be fun if they had like Bane casting for Darth Vader.
Bruh.
All right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I do love Palpatine.
Palpatine. Yeah.
Palps. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Thanks. Thank you, Axel. Caden. Scooby Doo. Where are you?
I got a Scooby snack.
I'm right here with my Scooby snacks.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah,
what-
I like Thrawn.
Are you excited for Thrawn? Do you like
live action? Yeah.
Okay. RJ, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to Ahsoka. I want to see more.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me more.
I'm really
Star Wars.
excited to hear about Thrawn. Real excited.
It should be
Keeping
hard.
with Luke. Go ahead, Eddie.
No, I was gonna say it's gonna be hard to call the show woke and then when the main character is a woman, but let's see what happens.
Okay. Well, this is this keeping with Lucasfilm. This is news today. Let me see. It's about Willow. Lucasfilm casts trans actress Talisa Garcia and Willow series, a first for the company. I am excited about the Willow series.
Me too.
I have to go back and watch it. It's been so long since I've seen Willow. We've just gotten where the project will be the first by Lucasfilm to feature an openly transgender actress in the form of Talisa Garcia, star of Baptiste, Serve and Protect, and the Girlfriend Experience. Okay. So that's
Wait, so what's the actress's name?
I've never heard of.
Did they say what role they're playing?
No, that's just the article that it's a benchmark for casting, and they're going to go with it. So, well, no, I don't think
I'm joking.
I don't like to call things woke just because someone's got an opportunity. That's fine.
Yes,
with me.
it's stupid.
Is this a show?
Yes, this is nerdrotic here, and this is woke.
Is this a show that's gonna have that the villain from Falcon Winter Soldier in it?
Yeah.
It
there.
is.
Yeah, she's there.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of that.
The ginger.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah.
I'm just not a. I mean, I'm
Aaron
happy
Kellyman.
she gets
Yeah.
roles,
No, in
but
the
I
show.
don't. I haven't really been impacted by any of her performances, like
She was in-
Solo or Winter Soldier.
Solo, yeah, she was a solo. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
But I'm very happy they're making that kind of series. I think it's a good fit for Disney Plus too, sort of like fantasy, light, not as serious as we're getting on Amazon and Netflix. It's a little bit lighter fantasy, more wider appeal. What's that?
I'm just reading the comments. Like Bryson and Howard should be directing more Star Wars stuff because she's actually very good.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Is Willow gonna be? Oh, wait.
Go ahead, Axel.
Oh no, I was just wait. What is Willow? Is that like a Star Wars thing?
No,
Yeah,
Willow was from the mind of George Lucas. It was produced by George Lucas. It's a Ron Howard directed movie.
Mhm.
It's kind of like it's a fantasy film about, like, how do you describe it? It's kind of like it's about a dwarf named Willow who goes on a quest, and it's about like a baby and there's like a evil witch and stuff. Like, I'm explaining it really badly, but it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. It's a classic. It's a cult classic.
Have you watched it? Everyone here on the panel watched it?
I've watched it.
It's been years.
I know what
Yeah.
it is, but I never watched it.
Yeah, I would have given it another. It also has Prime. What's the actor's name? Val Kilmer, right?
Yeah, Val Kilmer. Yeah, he's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, the original movie.
Yeah. So RJ philosophical pickle.
Oh my
Wants
god.
RJ to direct a documentary of my life. Adam Sandler, of course, played the lead role.
If I wanted someone to make a documentary on me, it'd be Michael Moore. But yeah.
Oh, Michael Moore. Yeah, not a bad
Okay.
choice.
Did you cover the Lando series yet?
No, we haven't covered that either.
No, we haven't.
Okay, so there's actually a video we could watch just a little bit of it. Hold on.
Wait, who's going to be in the Lando series? Billy D. Williams?
Well, they say
We have
could
no
Lando
clue.
series. This is from Star Wars News.net. They also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I've never reacted to their
Did
video.
you hear about Star Wars Celebration?
What?
No.
They're announcing a bunch of panels and stuff.
Yeah.
They're announcing panels and dates. There's going to be a panel about the future of the Mandalorian. There's going to be a Bad Batch season 2 panel. There's going to be a lot of stuff. They're probably going to announce more about the Lando show there.
We all know the main event is Andor, people. It's gonna be straight.
Well,
cinema.
this is the thing. If they do announce Lando's going forward, I'm going to be happy because I wasn't sure they were going to do it, and then bring some of these characters back. And this website and YouTube channel talks about some rumors, and it goes over the subject. Could Lando series feature Han, Chewie, and Qi'ra? And I think if you do bring Lando, you're gonna that's the first question you're gonna get asked.
It's most likely going to be a continuation of Solo.
I don't think we're getting a Solo 2, to be honest.
Well, this is a way to get it though, in a different marketed differently.
Within the show,
instead of just calling it Solo 2, do branch off to a series and continue the storyline there.
They get the House of Darth Maul.
That makes me happy for fans because there's been a lot of people. There was a campaign, make Solo 2 happen. You know, when I was a little more extreme with my Disney Star Wars disgust, I actually had a video, make Solo 2 happen so I could boycott it. I regret that one. I regret that one.
Oh my gosh, that sounds.
How are they going to follow up Darth Maul?
Cringe. Don't go look at it.
Now I had to.
No, I regret that one.
I like those retro reactions we were doing the other night.
Wait, what was the title of that video again?
I don't want.
Let's watch it, Max.
I shouldn't have told you.
Let's watch it.
Make Solo 2 happen so I could boycott.
That's
when I was toxic. That's when I was toxic towards fans.
Toxic Max at one point.
Toxic madness.
Toxic. Well, I was good. You really want to see that?
Yes.
I'm going to be super embarrassed because I really don't think that's a good one of me.
Show it.
Oh my god.
Show it.
Grown.
All right. Well, let's watch this first.
It's a character arc, unlike Rey.
Maybe if we get 69 likes, then I will. We're not getting 69 likes. Sorry. Especially.
That's a good point, actually. Though it could tie into like the Lando scene in Rise of Skywalker with like the Sith artifact.
Okay,
it could tie into that.
Lando.
The Wayfinder thing.
Yeah, the Wayfinder stuff and all that. Yeah.
Oh, pull toys. Are we getting into that? Hey, do you guys like my new profile picture now? It's male Amber Heard.
You can't skip this?
Yeah, can't you skip it?
No, it's not skippable. They really want me to go to a beach.
I might go to a beach.
I want to go to a beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Wait, that was it?
Spring break.
What was that? What was that?
Is this even? Is that the?
Was that? Were they trolling us? Oh, here we go.
Yep, they were trolling.
What the heck happened there, YouTube?
Wait, what's
oh no, this is gonna give me.
Yeah, you're not playing the sound though.
We gave our takes on this whole thing about him acknowledging it and what have you. But today, Lacey, James, and myself are going to talk about a little speculation nation time on whom we may also see in a Lando series with a younger Lando that is played by Donald Glover. Maybe Han, Chewie, Qi'ra, who knows? We're going to discuss that later. But
later,
to get things going, I'm just going to quickly say hello. James, I see you have a Star Wars shirt on.
Do they have a timestamp?
Who went in and was like, Batman's killing people. Like,
oh, Gary, I should have watched
New
this ahead of
Hope.
time. This is an hour video.
So I'm more interested in the later.
What's that?
You should have timestamps.
They probably don't. They're probably like me. Let me see.
Oh, that's a good pause on him.
No, they don't.
Oh wait, section 2 discussion. Where's section 2?
Me, obviously, and all of us here, and a lot of people, because there's a lot of people who've been looking for more Han and Chewie.
Oh,
the Qi'ra even younger
Solo, so therefore Han and Lando have not met by this point. Now, granted, they could say season 2, the movie takes place in between. Yeah, but yeah, that was quick. Yeah. What do you think? Should we head into the discussion then?
I think so.
I was the one that kind of forgot that we were doing the discussion.
The funniest thing about it is you were like, okay, guys, be quick.
I know, yeah.
Discussion.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, they're digging this
But that's
point.
good.
All right,
that means we
let's
have a
get
lot
into
to
this.
talk about.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it, John. What do you think?
For the sake of segues only.
Obi-Wan once thought as you do.
That's a good way to break it
the
up.
discussion this week, could the Lando series include Han, Chewie, and Qi'ra, and others, but those were the 3 big ones I popped into my head. So for the first time, as we talked about on Monday and a little bit earlier, Donald Glover essentially confirmed he's returning to play Lando in the Lando series.
I didn't know he confirmed that. Did everyone else know that?
No, not me.
I kind of just assumed it, to be honest.
Well, it was talks for a long time. Remember when Kathy Kennedy at Star Wars Celebration said we're going to do a Lando series? And he was like, I don't know about this. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, we love Kathy.
Yeah, by the way, there is a book coming out this summer called Shadow of the Sith, which is going to dive into the story behind Luke, Lando, and Ochi. Which is, remember in Rise of Skywalker where Lando was on that planet with the Ochi, the Sith hunter or whatever? It's going to dive into
Kathy
that.
Wayne, number 3.
Well, that's good to me just to hear the confirmation. This would be the biggest announcement, I think, if they actually confirm they're going ahead with Lando, because that's going to bring a big segment of fan base that, one of these fan movements that want things back, make Solo 2 happen. That's going to be a great thing for them, and it's not going to take away from anyone else. So I don't care. I used to care, but I don't now. And you're going to make me watch
That's
that
great.
video.
I don't.
I do care now. I would love to see a series based on that now.
Talked about this Monday, as I just mentioned, but it is possible this could be a direct sequel to Solo. Could we see Han, Chewie, Qi'ra, and others fit into this story and this series in some way? Now, obviously, you got to toss out the idea that we just brought up, which is if this is a prequel to Solo, then all of this is a wash except Qi'ra. Qi'ra could technically appear.
I think Qi'ra's definitely showing up.
That's very possible, but then you're talking about both of these actors having to play even younger versions of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Qi'ra's definitely showing up, but we've got one character from Solo, Darth Maul. She has a tie with Darth Maul, not Solo. Unless it's some person named Darth Maul. Remember, Darth Maul is alive.
Yeah, I think they would have to. What do you guys think? RJ, do you think if they do Lando and have Qi'ra, do you think they gotta touch on Darth Maul?
No, because they would just do that in his own series.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, I think
we
they
have
would
to have
save
a
all that
series for
stuff.
everyone. Okay,
I think the Darth Maul series is inevitable.
Well, let's watch a little bit more of this just to see what they say. I'm happy. I'm Googled confirmation of Donald Glover saying updates on Lando.
As it is. But it can be pulled off, absolutely. Yeah. But let's say this series jumps around kind of like the Last Shot novel did. And maybe we get stuff before Solo and with Lando, but we also get stuff after, because I think on Monday I had said there is about a 13-year gap canonically between Solo and when we meet.
Degrassi is given. Are you now? If Degrassi's right, I'm going to say, "Who are you, Degrassi?"
Episode 10.
He says, "Look at this."
No, that's not what he said.
He said that's not the biggest announcement. He says Mando movie coming.
All right, guys. I gotta go for a sec. I'll be back in like a few minutes. I'm bringing in a friend. Actually, she actually really loves the show, and you might know her. Actually, all right. I'll see you guys later.
I don't know what Axel's doing.
I have no idea what's going on.
What do you think of that? Of a Mando movie? Anyone excited about?
Well, they're doing maybe they're doing season 3 right now. I think that's finished filming. Season 3, so maybe they're doing a movie.
Degrassi Insider Degrassi says, "Mando movie coming." I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I have heard him talk about it before. That it could be like a special.
I think it's very possible.
Like an hour and 30-minute long special. I don't think it's gonna be like 2:30 or anything like that. But like I said, if they want to make that, I mean, the character is popular, so I wouldn't be surprised, I guess.
Okay, let's see what else they say here.
Lando on
We're
Cloud
obviously
City.
not going to watch
so
that
there's a
much
lot
more.
of room there to explore. So just for the sake of us not knowing, sometimes we like to speculate on this show based on just minimal knowledge. And then
Oh God.
Hey guys, so I heard you're all talking about my new projects.
I didn't know Kathleen had a male's voice.
Oh,
Kennedy
are you assuming my gender? No, I'm just kidding.
I thought your friend was gonna be a kangaroo, but never mind.
Kangaroo. Why would I live in Australia?
Wow, that's pretty racist, Eddie, to think that.
No, it's stereotypical.
All right, everyone.
You can't be racist against Australians.
Behave.
That's stereotypical, Kaden, not racist.
No.
Okay, all right. Kathy, are you going to give us an exclusive on MME after I made all those fired videos of you?
Well, I gotta say, like, I can't. We are getting the Obi-Wan show. We had to delay it for like 2. Yeah, I know. Oh, you knew that? Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh God.
Well, and then the Andor show, we're going to give you a second season of that, even though we haven't even shown you like a trailer or even had the first season out. So yeah, that's going to be really good. And then the Ahsoka series, we're going to have that show.
That show.
We might have a Book of Boba Fett season 2 with Cobb Vanth. Or whatever that guy's name was. I can't remember their name.
Will Boba Fett to actually be about Boba Fett?
No, not really.
No, okay, good.
He's not gonna. He's gonna have his mask off, his helmet off a lot, and he's gonna talk a lot. And
good.
Yes, I thought you guys would like. And then we're actually planning on a sequel to the sequel trilogy, which is an exclusive, which I can't really tell anyone else about. So make sure you. Oh wait, this is on stream.
Is Ray
right?
back?
Right. Who? Ray. Yeah.
Ray Skywalker or Ray Palpatine.
Ray Skywalker. That's her name. It's canon.
Is there going to be a Mando movie?
No.
Well, I don't know, Degrassi. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you, Kathy. I'm going to fire you. Bye.
How's Indiana Jones going?
Oh yeah, how's Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones. Oh yeah, that's going really well. Like
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't believe you. Wait. Like, who here thinks Indiana Jones is going really well? I don't know.
I do.
Is Harrison Ford going back in time?
Harrison Ford is working out a lot. Like he's got a lot of action scenes.
I heard
jacked up Harrison Ford.
Besides that, one more information about the game, but we already have anything, I guess.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
I heard Indy's going to space.
Is Indy going to space?
That might
going
be
to space.
true. We don't
It's
know.
time travel. It's a time.
He's going to time
No,
travel.
it's both. It's time travel and
How can it be both though?
When does space have to do with the fourth movie? I think space is the fourth movie.
It's going to start to be like Fast and Furious.
We're actually thinking of having.
Hey, Kathy, if you can afford a membership to MME,
he's gonna go back in time and actually drink
99 cents. All that Lucasfilm bucks.
Max, everybody, he's
We're
gonna go back in time.
We're actually gonna have a female replace Indiana Jones. And
Good.
She will be the new Indiana Jones, and so many people will love it. I'm excited for that.
Well,
are you guys excited?
Will she be named after a dog?
What?
Will she be named after a dog like Indy was?
Maybe, but and then
be afraid of instead of snakes, she's afraid of lizards.
Oh shit! There's snakes on a plane.
Snakes on a plane. Samuel Jackson's in
Well,
it?
Kathy,
Yes,
I have to get back. I have to get back to the video because these people are giving more.
Yes.
These people are giving more info than you are.
Donate me money at Lucasfilm. I might get fired soon. All right, see ya.
All right. Thanks, Kathy.
Doomcock has
we revisit and reassess when we get more details. But all we know now is there's a Lando series happening. It appears Donald Glover is coming back, and that's basically it. So I would like to think that if they are going to, under the assumption that they are going to explore stuff that happens after Solo, we're going to get an opportunity to see more entanglements between Han and Lando, pushing that joke of which moment are they referring to in Empire Strikes Back, leading to the potential "is he going to punch me" moment. So I obviously, hopeful guy, I would really love to see Han and Chewie show up in this series. It doesn't mean they have to be in it a lot. It could be one of those things where Lando, it'd be a funny scene if Lando steps onto the Falcon and it's just a complete pigsty and he's looking around and he's like, "What did you do to my cape closet?" Like all this stuff that they could do with that. Just seeing those guys back would be a huge deal for me, obviously, and all of us here and a lot of people, because there's a lot of people who've been looking for more Han and Chewie. The Qi'ra thing, there's obviously a lot of buzz there because of what they've been doing with her, Crimson Dawn in the comics, and what's her deal. That might be a little too distant for something like Lando, though. This new shadow.
Well, that's what I want. Are they really going to have to do each? That's going to get annoying if they only do. Like if they do Lando and then they're like, well, Qi'ra's going to make an appearance, but she's getting her own series, and then. Is that?
Oh, come on! Don't make that many series. Wait. So, what was that? Like before, when I left, who was that? That was my friend, right? That was my.
Oh yeah,
that was the contact I made.
You missed it, Kathy Kennedy.
Yeah,
came to visit.
Kathleen Kennedy.
She's getting busy for Star Wars Celebration.
She's getting busy, eh?
Well, I don't know about that. Well, she's getting ready for Star Wars Celebration. She decided to come here.
Oh, right.
And gave us no info at all. Very disappointed in Kathy.
Yeah, well,
Kennedy.
I mean, she is Kathleen.
I could see why that Max, the Mandalorian, says she's going to be fired soon.
Yeah.
Doomcock has sources.
Okay.
Doomcock.
Well, can I go around the panel here with these series? Are you getting frustrated with? Oh well. They're gonna make an appearance, but then they're gonna have their own. I'm so sick of this. I want some great stuff with a lot of. Does everyone need their own series?
Yeah, I'm getting my own series soon.
Actually, you're getting a series.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm gonna be the lead star, and yeah, it's gonna be woke. And
what's it called?
I don't know.
Axel Wars.
Axel Wars.
Yep, it's just. Okay. It's true.
The Axelorian.
Axelorian.
Now that could work.
The last Axel.
The last Axel. That's a good one.
The last Axel. It must be.
RJ, are you getting? Are you getting frustrated like I am with? They're gonna do a Lando, but Qi'ra might only appear and then she might have her own. I want to just see a great series with lots of character development on multiple characters. I'm tired of splintering off too much.
Wouldn't you want there to be more story versus trying to shoehorn too many things into one show?
I don't want things shoehorned, but does everyone need a series or movie? Everyone need one.
Well, but then you might lose out on good stories, though.
All right. You're trying to convince me the other way. Rhea, do you have any thoughts on this? Like with all these series, everyone gets a series. Like even with the recent Batman. Although I'm really excited to hear about Penguin and Catwoman series, but everyone gets a series. You kind of just, what do you think on that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want there to not be any Star Wars content. So I guess I can't really think of how they can keep the IP going unless they keep investing in it and introducing us to new characters and getting us interested in new shows and movies that they're in. I guess I'm drawing a blank as far as what other solutions are there,
Well, they keep diluting each segment of the Star Wars like the Solo, think of that of its own little pocket storyline. Then they keep branching off there instead of just a new project, go to Knights of the Old Republic or a prequel. some other project that's not. They do one thing and then they just splinter off. And we're still lacking a lot of new content. Really, the only new content we get is the Mandalorian so far, right? RJ? I mean, that's still.
I think the Acolyte is going to be a High Republic series, right?
Yeah.
It's going to have Amandla Stenberg in it. That's a completely new character, new point in time.
Yeah.
So I'm enthusiastic about that. To your point, I think
that's great. That's kind of my point. Is I want more of that and less of
everybody from
everyone gets a. Even though I get excited somewhat, I'm just like, come on.
Didn't say it was gonna be alternative history though.
I mean,
in terms of that show.
I mean, why if KK is running it, maybe KK should be that go and have Oprah of one Star Wars. Because everyone
gets a Star Wars.
Yeah.
I was about to make that joke too about Oprah.
Well, RJ, what do you think about that? Like you like Rhea said, the Acolyte. That's more interesting, intriguing to me than all these additional projects on stuff we've seen already. Although Solo's different because the Solo little pocket universe of Star Wars, there's only been one movie. You know, I mean, of course, Lando and Han were in other movies, but you know, what do you think?
Okay, Eddie, too, you better work this time.
RJ's lost. RJ, you there?
I'm kind of confused. Like, what are you asking?
What projects do you prefer to see in Star Wars in the future? More things like Rhea said, like the Acolyte, which is something new.
Jar Jar Binks.
It's fresh, or series
the new fresh of the Jedi Order,
or a series that we
Jedi
get that splinter off of another property already, like
the Fresh Prince of Tatooine.
That's actually a good question. I
what
think
about
I
what's
would
my bid
prefer
for
new
Tina
characters.
show?
I want to see some new stuff in the universe, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Where's my bid for Tuna show? Okay,
that's exactly the opposite, Axel.
I think everybody
don't want to see. I don't want to see.
Well, Max, would you watch a Jar Jar Binks show?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you watch a?
I would watch a Rose Tico show.
Based on the last time I brought him up, I was like, I can't like Jar Jar Binks. I can't like Jar Jar.
I want to watch a CP3PO and R2D2 buddy cop show.
I don't hate the term buddy cop.
I love R2D2 and C3PO, but I don't know if I want to see a series about R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah, one of them we can't even understand.
I mean, come on, Max. Them solving mysteries, fighting crime. That would be a good concept.
Honestly, no, I don't. I want to see something new. I mean, we've honestly got so much of C3PO. He was like in every movie for a while.
How about the Jawa?
I was saying BB-8 and Dio would be super cute to have like little animated shorts.
Yeah, sure, I would be okay with that. Yeah,
I think the Jawa should have their own show.
No.
What about a Yaddle show?
No, see, this is the exact opposite. Get away from Kathy Kenny. I want to see something exciting a little bit. It doesn't have to be Jedi though.
It's gonna have more.
That's a good idea, actually. What about a Babu Frick show?
No.
How about Max Rebo show?
I don't think I want to see that, man.
Why not?
I got enough Babu.
We need a Max Rebo show. The Adventures of Max Rebo.
That was like, where was even Babu Frick? Was that in
Solo Rise of Skywalker? He's like the little dude.
Yeah, the
thing.
Yeah,
that guy. I mean, I wasn't impressed with Babu Frick.
What about the Rocketeer chick? Like, what about that chick? Like from the Rise of Skywalker.
What about Veg? What about a show based on Veg?
The girl that had the helmet on the whole time, something like that.
Oh,
yeah, that chick.
Oh, Kerry Russell's character.
What was her name?
Oh, I don't remember.
She had the I don't know. She was the goddamn.
Oh, right? I was kind of. What was her name?
I was kind of.
Zori Bliss. Zori Bliss.
Yeah, with Poe, right? With the relationship with Poe. Yeah,
I forgot her name. There wasn't a lot there. I wasn't intrigued by her character either. I still try to watch
more of her. I would want to see more.
I want to see Poe get his own show, actually.
Yeah, get Poe his own show or Finn.
Who's getting the show from Rogue One? We haven't even talked about that one.
Oh, Andor. Andor's from Rogue One. Yeah.
I like Diego Luna.
Well, they announced
it's in a prequel, right?
Andor. There's going to be an Andor panel in Celebration, so we should be getting.
You know the actress in Morbius? It's going to be an Andor.
Yeah.
The actress in Morbius, the who plays the other doctor, she's in that. She's gonna be an Andor.
Okay.
Hopefully
that's good. That's good. I'm looking forward to Andor. It's not my favorite thing. All right, so let's go to this story, and then if you really insist, we can watch my stupid video from the past.
We have to.
It should not. I don't think we have to. No,
we
don't
have to.
I don't know about that.
Let's take a photo of
You
it.
need entertainment.
All right.
Movie minus entertainment. Wouldn't it be entertainment?
Game of Thrones prequel star says this is one of the darker roles I've played. Wasn't this delayed? Wasn't this supposed to come out the beginning of this year?
I don't remember.
House of Dragon. Anyone excited about House of Dragon?
A little bit.
Why isn't there any images here? I want some images.
Because it doesn't exist.
It's through a paywall. You got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it. You got to pay to win.
Who here's seen Game of Thrones? Who here's seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I have.
Anyone else?
Sorry.
RJ?
I've seen it.
You're not excited. Your Game of Thrones excitement for Game of Thrones is kind of at the bottom. No one's really excited.
I need a trailer.
It's called House of Dragons.
I still need a trailer.
Yeah, I need a trailer.
All I know is lots of people didn't like the last season, calling it trash. So I guess that's why people.
Well, I didn't like
the worst thing I've ever seen. I mean,
all right, here I found a better article. Here, hold on, let me bring this up. Oh, is this a? Wait a second, that's not young Khaleesi, is it? Hold on,
Khaleesi's not in it.
No, this is like thousands of years before.
Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, William's here. Hey, William. Did you like? Oh, his says Game of Thrones excitement level was at 10. All right, game. What are you talking about, Degrassi? Alan Tudyk. Damn you, Degrassi.
Alan Tudyk.
Sounds like a Star Wars character.
Oh yeah, that's the name of the actor. Alan Tudyk.
So it says the Game of Thrones prequel series House of the Dragon to debut in August. Okay. I thought it was
how big of a deal it is.
Well,
I'm excited about it.
It's like 2 weeks before the Lord of
Some
the Rings
people are
debut.
excited. That's great.
I'm more excited. Did George R.R. Martin write this part too, or is this just spin-off material where he doesn't have any?
I don't think it has anything to do with this.
Right. Actually, that's more intriguing to me. Like they could just have a fresh slate.
George R. R. Martin has to finish his books first on Game of Thrones.
Yes. In February,
probably
Martin
never
announced
will.
in his personal blog that the shooting on season 1 House of the Dragon had wrapped. I have seen rough cuts of the film, and I'm loving them, Martin wrote. Of course, a lot more work needs to be done. Special effects, killer timing, score, all the post-production work, but the writing, directing, the acting all look terrific. I hope you will like them as much as I do. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, especially the doctor. What's his name? Matt Smith.
Hey, look, it's Milo.
What?
Oh, that looks
From Morbius.
From Morbius.
the antagonist
Oh,
from Morbius.
okay. Are you excited about Matt Smith in it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he
He
does.
looks like a vampire. This.
I didn't see these images.
Yeah, he looks more like a vampire than that shot that he did in
I
Morbius.
can't. Oh my god.
Targaryen princess. Young. She must have a lot to do with it if they're having a young version of her too. What do you think of these images? Anyone like? Is this getting the excitement level up a little bit? All right, next topic. Rise. People are really down on
I'd rather see a prequel series what led to the war when the Lannisters and the Baratheons they took over and like when the Jaime Lannister kills. Spoilers.
It's no Lord of the Rings, I guess. Right?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about here.
Yeah, I guess it's not Lord of the Rings. It's
You don't know how Robert Baratheon.
That's a good thing though. Actually, that's actually really interesting. House of the Dragon and Rings of Power come out within a month of each other.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Two fantasy shows back to back.
Ray,
Which one will be more popular? Which one is going to?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go around.
Which one's going to be more
What are you
loved?
anticipating more? And what do you think is gonna? What do you think right now you're gonna like more? Not having all the info.
Well,
Axel,
I'm not.
Ray, go.
I'm not on top of Game of Thrones like everyone else. I never finished the series, so Rings of Power is definitely the go-to watch for me.
Okay, cool. Are you planning on watching Rings or the new Game of Thrones? It's a
Me
prequel.
personally, probably
unless it's probably not, unless it's really getting good vibes, like getting
Yeah,
good buzz.
I'm just feeling like this content overload, like feeling.
Oh,
So I have
okay.
to pick and choose, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's pick and choose type, but that's not a bad problem, though, is it? Because
It's not like I would rather there be more content for folks to choose from than less.
Yeah. Axel, what are you looking forward to more? Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, or the Game of Thrones prequel series?
I don't really know. Like, I'm not really a fan of Lord of the Rings or Game of stuff, and so yeah, I don't
Thanks a
really.
lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That really helped. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah.
RJ?
Like and subscribe. All right.
Like, oh, you have a channel? Yeah, you do have a channel. Go
Hmm?
go
Yeah, I do have a
subscribe to
channel.
Axel. Yes.
Yeah.
RJ, what are you looking forward to more now, based on those wonderful images?
I don't know.
Oh, this is what William Powell says. Sci-Fi Center. Lord of the Rings, if you have kids. Game of Thrones, adult time.
Yeah, well,
Oh, Lord of the Rings isn't just for kids. I mean,
didn't they say we're gonna show some stuff in there and that stuff too? So that's what I heard.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, they did say that it was family friendly, so take that for what you will.
I swear I saw something about that.
I think Willow is. Oh, darn! What?
I think the rumor was whoever runs Amazon wanted their own version of Game of Thrones, and people kind of ran with that as like, oh, adult content. But then one of the producers like, no, it'll be suitable for families to watch with one another. So
I was going to something else, and then I got.
Wait, are you saying you can't? Wait, are you saying you can't watch Game of Thrones with the whole family?
Nope. Are you RJ? You can't let little Susie watch Game of Thrones with you. I'm sorry.
Can I watch with my grandparents?
Watch it with your girlfriend.
Whoa, someone's audio is horrible. You're hurting my ears.
It's not me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was.
No, it wasn't me. I heard it too. So.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It was
All right.
Aaron.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you're playing the blame game.
Oh no, don't.
It was
blame
Axel, actually.
But I don't know if I should even bring this up. There's a breaking Amico news from Smash JT. I don't know if I.
Oh no, Max! No.
I don't know.
Did he talk about us yet or not?
No.
That's
CJ. Oh shit! Here we go again.
Have you heard the news?
Oh shit!
No, I didn't. That's why I'm gonna do a fresh reaction.
I gotta put you.
Okay, like, because I was directly impacted by this too, because it's relative to like my GameStop pre-order.
Well, let's do a reaction.
No,
we're
only gonna look at your face because we're gonna break the news to you.
Well, can
Are you
we
sitting
watch
down?
the video?
Are you sitting down?
No. Yes, I am. I'm confused. What the hell is going on?
I want
my. No. Really?
GameStop is canceling all pre-orders.
Yeah.
But that's all we got though.
I called GameStop. I called my local GameStop and asked if I could pre-order it, and they said that the product's been canceled and they're not selling it anymore.
That's
It sucks because they were literally the only ones offering the Galaxy Purple, which is the one I wanted.
I do apologize too because that's
What? Wait, what's gonna happen to the Galaxy Purple?
I'm so sorry, Rhea.
Exactly. Folks are like, oh, maybe in television we'll add it to their website, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, like everyone was excited because didn't GameStop have like an exclusive promotion with them for like not only the Galaxy Amico but selling in stores?
This is
yeah, you would get like a $50 gift card with your pre-order.
I wouldn't update my credit card because they were going to charge it. Oh my god! All right, let's watch just a little bit of Smash JT. Hold on a
bummer
second.
for you guys.
No, and I feel bad. I feel bad for Rhea because I'm the one that got her interested in it. I think I did.
I mean, I definitely learned about it from you and Saggy talking about it, but it was my own choice to put the money down for it. So yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
The mind control didn't work on me, Max.
I know.
I knew it from the start what was gonna happen.
Look at Chubby Teddy. No. But this is exactly where I was speculating that they don't cancel. They don't care about their partners right now. They want if they do reemerge, it's just going to be direct to consumer. and where they're not losing so much money on these contracts that
that's
they
a
can't
lot of
afford
money
it.
you're losing out on if you're not be sold in GameStop, though, man.
Yeah, if they do come out, it's probably going to be direct to consumer, not. I don't think any
It's
retail
probably gonna be like
partners.
super limited.
They're going to lose their retail partners. Oh my god! I said this was.
That's a
gonna happen.
death sentence, dude.
Yeah,
It's the Miko's heading towards.
Yes,
heading.
GameStop is issuing. Apparently, they are issuing refunds on your pre-orders if you put money down on it. Yeah, they're issuing refunds. Yes.
and then I promised you we'll get to my video.
To another episode of Smash JT. Can I just have one day? Just one day without having some
I kind of want a
earth-shattering
hat.
intelligence.
He said he's doing it on purpose. He is so trolling, so hardcore. He's like, I'm wearing all my Tesla. And listen, I call bullshit on you, Smash JT, even though you're still, can I go one day with, you're loving it, Smash JT. You're making those 10K videos to make up for your 10K investment. I always say, and let's not be too critical of the man. If you invested $10,000 of your own money, no matter how much money you have, that's serious. So I don't blame him. But I do call bullshit on the, can't I go one day without something happening? You love it, Smash JT. We all know the truth. You love all this stuff. You're so addicted. Okay.
Television Amico news that just blows my mind somehow.
No, it doesn't.
Even more than the previous.
That's
day.
the worst acting I've ever seen.
You would think that I'd be mentally prepared for this stuff, but no. I can't get over the hump of how tragic the leadership has been.
Max, do you
with
have
this
a hat?
entire situation.
What's that?
Do you have a hat?
No, I do not have a hat. I have a hoodie.
Where is that
I
guy
have
from? I
t-shirts,
swear,
and
I've
I have
seen
a
him
mug.
somewhere. Like, is he from Succession?
No. he was in a GameStop documentary.
Ah.
Okay.
Why not
see a
thinking of
little bit.
Succession then?
Let's see a little bit more what he says here. I knew. Listen, actually, you were gonna you're gonna blow me up, RJ, and say I'm not shocked by this one. I saw this one coming. I knew they were.
You know what
concerned
this means, though, Max? Like, if
with-
the
not
GameStop,
there's still a
partnership
chance.
dead-
No, I'm just. I know.
What
It's
happens?
very
What
unlikely.
happens?
I said if they actually come out at all, it's gonna be different.
And I saw Retro Bro on Twitter basically give up. He said he's done with it.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for his video. I'm waiting for Retro Bro's video. I'm really anticipating that video. Honestly, I think they put him in a bad position. Any stream that they went on saying when they gave their new president Phil Adam, and when he said, "I'm going to give you news," and then he gave confidence to those YouTube channels. They really put those YouTube channels in a weird position, an unfair position. And Retro Bro is one of the best dudes I know here on the internet, on YouTube. I've made a lot of great amigos off of this.
Yeah,
So
he's super cool.
It's really unfair the position that they put them in because
you got to play it. So that's a different position that you guys are in too, because you actually physically held.
I know. And I feel bad Ray I didn't get to play it. She was interested too. She was like, if they ever announce ahead of time where they're going to do one of these events, maybe
I wanted to fly across the country and give everyone hugs and play Amico with y'all and all this other stuff. Like, the friendships were definitely worth it for getting to know everyone and stuff in the retro community. So like the folks that I met, I want to talk about everything but Amico with them. Like that's what's cool about it. So yeah.
So this is the most relevant to Rhea because this was your Amico pre-order. It's done.
Yeah, I confirmed as well that I called my GameStop store that I pre-ordered at, and they were like, "Yeah, your money is sitting here under your name, so just come and claim it or put it on another pre-order if you want." And I was contemplating just pre-ordering a wood grain from their website, since it looks like they're still taking pre-orders there, but because I have the physical products, and so I'm just like, I have these products. So if by chance this console comes out, I want to be able to actually have the means to use them and test them out. So that's kind of what the quandary I'm in right now.
I would say to contact them if they were responding to anything in email, but
Oh no, online, like in the store, like on their website, they're still offering the wood grain and the black and white consoles.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. But they're not responding to even people.
For how
wanting
much
to
longer are they going to offer
deposit.
that on their website though? Like, this is a big blow.
That's a good question. I'm just like, I kind of want to do it now before they decide to take them down. I don't know. I'm kind of getting FOMO right now, like fear of missing out.
Well, I think we're all missing out.
I think they're about to say, we're refunding your money too. Expect it back in your PayPal accounts and momentarily.
It doesn't sound like they were funding anyone anything.
Here's another revelation for you too. If they were actually going,
no, here's what they do, Max. Here's what they do, real quick. This is what they do. They send everybody an email saying, "Hey, if you bought an Amico via our website, we're gonna refund your money by giving you a ticket to Video Games Live with Tommy Tallarico."
RJ.
Stop! Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, sounds so wild, RJ. I don't care about that.
Oh my gosh, that is
I would have
me.
got mad.
That is me right there. That meme, yeah.
I'm just saying, wouldn't that be a good compensation prize? You don't get your Amico, but you get to see Tommy live in concert.
RJ, you're getting me in trouble here. I do want to see Tommy live in concert.
You could cause an outrage.
Will the concert actually happen?
Oh my gosh, I'll be dying so hard. That shit would have happened. Man,
Look,
so
Chubby Teddy was ready to pay. Man, I was really wanting to gave me third grade vibes.
Yeah, I think I was just sort of like, this is a cool weird thing. I kind of want one. That's still like my mindset about it.
Yeah, I would still buy it. I would pay $500. I'd pay $1,000 for it if I could actually get it.
You would really pay $1,000?
I would, because especially how rare it is now. I would pay the money to have it.
I don't know about $1,000, but also you guys are gonna have to wait until eventually it comes out on its own instead of pre-ordering.
Oh, yeah, water playing with the ball. We're trying to have a Miko Cope here.
Hey, where's this cute?
Look at this little thing.
Oh, this reminds me of the security guard in episode 1 of Moon Knight who was watching otter videos.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I swear I did not get that idea. But oh my god, look at that little thing.
All right, hold on. You're distracting us, Axel. Oh no, don't. That was a cute otter.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry if that. Wait, no, that doesn't work. That's a pun.
Isaac, do you have good internet? God damn.
Isaac, you know what? I admire Isaac. He's not giving up. He's showing.
He's persevering.
Isaac, how did your streams happen? With
his internet was really good at the start, and then all of a sudden, it's just like I don't know.
All right.
And what has transpired here with GameStop? The icing on the cake. First time to the channel, subscribe, like button, leave a comment, all that fun stuff. I would really appreciate any interaction. It's awesome. GameStop refunding Amico pre-order deposits and says it's no longer selling the console / officially canceled. This was posted by Beetlejuice on the unofficial
posted by Beetlejuice
Reddit page. And
Beetlejuice.
It didn't work, man. What do you do?
Thanks, cats.
Not the music. You're gonna give me copyright.
It's a kitty.
I muted his music. Okay.
It's a kitty.
I wasn't even checking the Reddit page today. I was busy.
Yeah, you were
with life.
Another lie. Another lie. I'm gonna do clickbait. Another lie of Smash JT. I wasn't even checking the Reddit page. We all check the Amico. Listen, Rhea, do you check the Amico updates? You know,
I'll keep it 100. I do not look at the Reddit. I'm a little scared because someone told me that there's some sus stuff there.
Okay. I checked the Amico Footbath Tumblr page. That's the one I checked.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of avoid Reddit. I just stick to YouTube.
I seen some of them. Those guys are straight assholes in there.
yeah. But do you check on Amico updates Google YouTube search though?
Oh yes, I look every day for new Amico videos.
See? That's okay. You're rendering a video. All right, Isaac. Maybe next time we're reacting. This is Smad Max for Ramblin' Man. Yeah, and Ray, if you're available Saturday, Ramblin' Man's shows would do pretty good. I'm sure.
Yeah, I invited Dazed, but he's working.
Okay.
I hope you're okay with me inviting folks.
Oh yeah. Oh come on. Ramblin' Man. It's basically the only reason I'm there is because because I have to do the controls for him, highlight comments, start and end the stream. But he could do whatever he wants. No censorship. Okay. Yeah. So and I'm sure he's okay with whatever you want to do too.
A Twitter DM from a friend, and they said an image similar to this from the Facebook page. So apparently these are making the rounds where people are getting calls and GameStop is not only telling them that their refund is coming, but going the extra step and saying that they're no longer selling this console and that it's canceled. Just got a call today, 4/7, from GameStop. They are refunding deposits on the Amico. Take that for what it's worth. And then here, the next person says, same here. And this looks like a copy paste from like a transcription of a voicemail. Hi, this is Michelle calling GameStop in Boca Town Center Mall. I'm just calling regarding win your reservations for an Intellivision Amico Galaxy Purple GameStop exclusive. I just want to let you know that GameStop has just alerted us that they will no longer be releasing the product and has been completely canceled. Not only have they canceled the pre-order, but this person from GameStop, Michelle, says they've gone the extra step and stated that they will no longer be releasing the product and has been completely canceled.
Ooh. Okay. Oh boy.
Let's take a quick look over at the GameStop website. Currently unavailable. And now backing out and looking at the other ones.
This is sad.
It still
I am
says
sad
sold
now.
out on the main page. But when you click on it, currently unavailable.
Just look at the puppies.
Interesting. So they haven't updated the website.
Those aren't puppies. Those are kittens.
Remove
Yeah,
the
those are
listing
kittens, RJ.
or anything like that. But
Get canceled.
it does say currently.
What's that?
I thought they were puppies. They were kittens. I couldn't
Yeah,
see.
RJ, get your animals correct. So you know what?
Aw.
I hope they auction off the dev kits. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
No, go back. Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy.
That's not a puppy. That's an otter.
Oh.
It's a sea dog.
Jeez, RJ.
gosh, RJ.
A salty sea dog.
Jeez,
I can't tell. I don't have my glasses on.
I wouldn't be surprised if you say it's an elephant, Rex.
You're interrupting my
RJ is the Velma of the Scooby Gang for sure.
Look at the puppy. Okay.
Oh,
Whoa, Brian.
More than a puppy.
You're interrupting my Amico cope, everyone.
We're trying to help you calm yourself.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
I gotta react to Smash JT.
It's not a squirrel, Isaac.
Squirrel.
That's a cute squirrel.
A squirrel run away with you. An otter will probably like go after.
Now that's a puppy, RJ.
That's a cat.
Okay, man. You gotta be joking now.
That's what you deserve.
I feel like Max's wife would say that too.
Oh yes! All right, blow me up
Max's
here.
wife, you got your money back, right?
Chubby Teddy, I feel you, bro. Man,
Hey.
what a bummer. I just told yes, thank you, Rhea. I just told my wife they canceled the Miko. She said that's cool.
You're right. Your wife is like, yeah, you got your money back, right?
No,
So-
Max's wife is probably watching the stream right now or listening to him talk like, thank God he can stop talking about
No,
it.
I won't stop talking about it. I will not stop talking about my Amico.
Yeah, Miko duration.
You're a Miko. You're never gonna get your Miko.
No, that's a
I feel
What
like
is that,
every week we're
RJ?
like,
What
oh,
is that,
this the
RJ?
deal?
Look how
And then like
excited
we're
that
still
puppy
talking
is.
about
Look how
this
excited the
later.
puppy is.
Max gonna break in.
Oh
break
my
in and steal
God.
the Miko.
What am I gonna do with my box games?
Your boxed products.
Yeah, thereby push them in an attic so they
They're
can,
trading cards.
Yeah. They're gonna be.
I was gonna get it signed. Can I still get them signed at least?
Look, it's a Pokemon.
I gotta be careful because
No.
listen, here's the truth. I gotta be careful because I still want my box copy signed, regardless.
Max, you want to take this question?
No. Sorry,
still don't know what Miko is.
I cannot handle that question right now.
A failed
It's canceled.
product.
It may be canceled. This is okay.
No, but I'm serious. What is the Miko?
And getting
Fighting. Look at the puppy's fighting.
Oh my
I'm
God!
trying-
The triple.
Oh my God! I
Let
thought
me-
he was
let
killing
me-
it just
let
there.
me have
Actually,
the-
your phone is
God.
literally at 1%.
Oh yeah, it's a 1%.
Your phone.
It's
Actually, you
dead.
should probably
Let
charge
me
your
have
phone.
let me have 1 or 2 more minutes.
Like
and
that
then we
gives
can
me
go.
so much
yes.
anxiety.
Yeah,
then we'll
keep watching.
then we'll
Keep
move on.
watching. Keep watching
And then
it.
we'll move on.
Back to where I left off here. You only put $5 down on it, so you could. I didn't know you could only put $5
I didn't know that
down on
either.
console. I thought it was like.
Well, according to Saggy,
I haven't pre-ordered
'cause
consoles
I think she worked
forever.
at GameStop, or she was talking about, because she talked about this earlier today. She said with consoles, you're supposed to at GameStop put down $50. So she's not sure where this $5 number came from. You're supposed to put
Yeah,
down
like
50.
this is true. I had the option to put down 5, but
Oh, you did?
So that's a new option.
Okay, because I remember when I was pre-ordering stuff like, let's say, way back in the day, like 2013, when I was pre-ordering like the PS4, when I actually the Switch OLED, I remember I had to put down like $50 to $75. I think I put down like 100, but I think the minimum was like 50. So I think it depends on the product now. I guess what's the word for it? In demand it is. I guess they want to like make sure you have your pre-order secured. So,
all right. That's how I feel
why
like
is
that
that
cat.
puppy laughing like that?
Thought it was like 50, but whatever. $5, okay. That's like the standard for the games at GameStop, but I guess Intellivision is desperate. They'll take anything that people put down. Put $5 down on it, so you can come in and we can cancel that $5 and refund your money back for it. If you have any questions, you can give us a call back. But
that's a voicemail
like
transcript.
I said, just stopping by the store when you can, so we can refund your money. And I do sincerely apologize that GameStop has decided not to release this product. Thank you and have a great day. Transcribed from voice message. They probably got a letter from corporate saying, hey, this thing's canceled. We're no longer releasing it. So call anyone that had pre-ordered and apologize to them that we're no longer going to be carrying this product. So that's fair. Someone replied, I just got a call today from my local GameStop, and they said that Amico is officially canceled by GameStop and that my $5 pre-order deposit will be refunded next time I visit the store. Not looking great for Intellivision. And not that this is shocking at all. But
no, I was expecting this to happen.
Would you rather be refunded, or would you rather ask?
Well, they
them
couldn't.
to
They
put on
couldn't even
credit?
charge. They couldn't even charge my card. It's a good thing I didn't update my card. Otherwise, they'd say, "Do you want credit?" No, I don't want to buy anything else.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Oh,
Oh, look at the kitty.
I do. RJ. I did see this coming a mile away, but it's to actually have it happen though is kind of like, it's not shocking. It's just sad because I was holding on to that. I did pre-order day one at GameStop, day one, and I wanted that Galaxy Purple just like Rhea.
Yeah.
So
Life goes on. But yeah, it's sad.
It is a little bit surprising. Yes, I understand they're in their quiet period, but a little bit surprising that Intellivision.
all right,
still...
we'll do some speculation after this, after like 30 more seconds, and I'm going to say, do you think this quiet period ever is going to end? I think it's an indefinite quiet period.
Has not come out and said anything. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, all they've done is slap people in the face that have supported them the entire time and take full advantage of everything that people have given them and produced nothing except a bunch of useless games.
Oh, darn it!
They literally said when you buy these in the fine print that these are not games. They are physical products that represent what a game is. With
I'll
the
give them
promise
credit though for
of,
making
if
cute
this thing
boxes.
ever does see the light of day, maybe someday there will be a game attached to these NFT cards that work on the blockchain that we swear totally works in the back end, and all this stuff is totally set up, and we'll show you in a video eventually. John Alvarado, looking at you, telling us that.
Well, listen, I don't want to start to listen. I like John Alvarado. I don't put the blame totally on him, or I mean, I don't put a lot of blame on him. I don't want to shift blame to some new else. He's a worker. He makes the stuff.
Max,
he's
you
a
know
good dude.
if you have a mustache like that, you're an evil villain.
No. I don't want to.
That's a stereotype.
I'm gonna have to stop that now because I like John Alvarado. It's sad all around. This is his guy's job. I think John Alvarado wanted to deliver a project. It's just
No, I actually do feel bad because damn, you buy the games and nothing's coming out. It's like fuck.
Hey, maybe they'll be worth money someday.
I want to get these signed.
So send it to Tom.
Hey, hold on to those though, Max. They're gonna be like a relic of the past. They'll be worth something.
Well,
someday.
especially if I get them signed.
Relic of the
If I
past.
can, I
Never
don't think.
happened.
I honestly don't know if I could get them signed anymore. I don't know.
Oh, look at the otters.
Yeah, you got it right.
Hey, I think Saggy might have her signed. Tell her to put that in plastic. You know, the Vita protective shell, if she got that signed by Tommy, for real. That Finnegan Fox, especially Finnegan Fox. That's one of the most infamous. I got a message, Saggy. I'm jealous. Hey, Saggy, can I have? No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't take that from her. But listen, yeah, I wanted these signed. So that's what I want to. That's what I want to go around the panel. Do you think this quiet period will ever end for television? I think they're indefinitely quiet now. I don't think they're even going to say anything else.
You heard Max start a hashtag for it. Release the Miko.
No, that would just be sad.
I mean, what else do you do?
Well, here's my thoughts. I think this quiet period is indefinite, and I think that's as official as. I think this is it. I think that's as official as you're going to get that it's not coming out. Is the GameStop and their retail partners canceling? I think you're not going to hear from them. Unfortunately, if I'm wrong, I will correct myself and I will make an update video and I'll be happy. But I think it's an indefinite quiet period.
I think they know something we don't.
Rhea, do you think this quiet period is going to end where they're going to say anything, or do you think it's just done?
Well, it seems like we're getting information from sources other than in television about what's happening like every other week, or like this week, for example, we have GameStop confirming they're no longer offering the product. So who's to say like what we'll hear next week? And like if they decide to officially close their pre-orders on their storefront, on their actual website, I think that will be a telltale sign. But I will say that there was some criticism for still offering pre-orders when they have no go-to-market plan yet. So I think this might be a response to that, because they, in my opinion, they should probably stop taking pre-orders and just focus on the 10,000 or however many pre-orders they have now and fulfill those first. So maybe this is a response to that. But this might be GameStop just taking the bull by the horns and saying, yeah, we're no longer offering your product in our database anymore. So yeah, that's just sort of my speculation.
No, that's a great point. I think if you're a fan pro or against or critic of the Amico, I think it's extremely fair as consumers that you should not be taking pre-orders with this much uncertainty. I think it's extremely fair unless they are working behind the scenes the way to actually produce this. I really do not think they should still be taking pre-orders on their website too, because also they're not refunding anymore from what I heard. I don't know if that's facts or not, but even if I wanted to reach out for my pre-order deposit, I heard that people weren't getting it recently.
Is that what they're doing on their break in the silence period?
Yeah.
What?
The Amico people, they're just chilling, drinking.
Well, he did it. He did actually, and no, I'm not going to fault him for doing video games live, but he did actually he was at the concert for a little bit. He was. And I don't want to cancel him for life. I don't want him to be able to not make a living. So he has to move on too, but he did go to and it was just a one-off though. It's not like he's going on tour. It was just and I do remember I did interview him close to when he had to delay that. So that date was that was at the very beginning of the pandemic. They had to delay that concert. So I don't put that on him either. What is that? Come on, Axel.
Oh, was that Tyler, the creator?
I don't know who that is. It's just someone sent it to me. I don't know who that is.
Okay. So
now.
Thank you, Ray. I do think that's a good point that they really have to, at the very least they could do is, even if they don't say anything, stop taking pre-orders. If they really can't come out, they should stop taking pre-orders on their website. Unless there is some magical path forward. RJ, do you think this quiet period is temporary, or is it an indefinite quiet period? You'll never hear from me again.
So, wait, what's going on up there? That was wild. I don't know. I feel like this quiet period's like the worst thing they could be doing right now. There needs to be an ambassador giving constant, like, this is not the period to go into a corner and be quiet. This is a time where you come out strong and say, this is a step-by-step thing about where we're at, what we're doing. Because the way it's going right now, there's no confidence. There's no confidence in this product. There's no confidence in this brand. So to go silent is a disaster, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like, it's not good. If they want to be successful and they want to actually get this thing released, they need to be transparent with their customers. I don't believe that they feel like they're actually going to do anything. I don't think they're going to do anything at this point. I think they're basically done. I think it's over.
This is my dog.
Oh, that's a great dog.
Doggerino.
Yes.
Does he like popcorn?
It's a she.
Does she like popcorn?
Wow.
My dogs love popcorn.
Max is assuming dog genders now. That's amazing.
I apologize. Eddie and Caden, Aaron, do you think that they're ever gonna hear anything else from television, or think they're quiet periods?
I don't know what the Miko is.
Okay, thanks for adding Caden. Good point.
If I don't know what it is, I really sometimes don't care about it.
If GameStop is casting orders and refunding people, they know something that this is not coming out.
Maybe they couldn't get a hold of them. Do you think GameStop couldn't get a hold of anyone in a television?
They're like, sir,
maybe not. I don't know.
I think that's possible. I think their quiet period extended to GameStop.
I think.
Because Tommy's not in charge anymore, right? It's who is it? Paul something?
Phil Adams.
Phil Adams.
Yeah.
Wasn't he also in charge of the Kamiko?
He was involved with it. He wasn't in charge of it, but yeah. All right. Well, Eddie, you get the final word on this. Are we ever going to hear anything from the television again, or is the quiet period indefinite? It's always going to be quiet. This is the most official word you're getting is GameStop. Go ahead, say what you want. I never inducted you into the call.
Actually, you know what, guys? I have something to confess. I stole all the Mikos that were supposed to go to GameStop, like in the GameStop areas. I stole them all. I have them all in my basement. So if you want them, I will be selling them for $1 million each.
Okay.
You scalper. I think that it will be indefinite. Like I said, I'm not here to shit on anyone. Obviously, this is a bad situation. I don't want anything to fail. It's just that I don't know. I really don't know what the hell is going on. Like, even a person who doesn't really care about it, it's like, damn, like, are you guys to do something or not? But I guess, like I said, all I can say really is just wait it out. Like that, I know it sounds lame to say something like that, but what really else can I say?
I've been waiting for like 4 years.
Look, bro, that's on you, not me. But no, in all seriousness, I hope for the best, but there's really nothing I can say that will make light of this. Like, I'm sorry. I mean,
you don't think we're gonna hear from them again?
I think you will, but it's on my side at least. It's gonna be more negative. But I'll say this.
I have a couple questions when he's done.
Yeah, I'll say this. I guess this warrants me dusting off my shoes and making a video about it.
Go right ahead. Listen. I still wish the people working in television the best. I don't want them to lose their jobs. I'm still a fan of Tommy. This is just a disaster, and it's sad all around. And I think there was a great product there if it was actually made. If what they were planning to do they accomplished, but they didn't accomplish it. So
I'll say this: all the stuff about the haters and responding to the haters, none of that shit holds up now.
Really, no, what they're not changing anything.
I brought in an expert. I sent them a link a while ago while you were gone, Max. I guess now they're finally free. Here's an expert from the Intelligent Amico.
Oh, Matt, my Amico, do be gentle, Matt.
So listen, we need to have a talk because this whole thing with your Amico is a problem.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. You can't give up on it, Max.
Oh God.
You can't give up on it. You have to keep going.
No.
You have to fight the good fight. Tommy Talrico needs you, Max.
Oh.
Don't you know Video Games Live is coming back? I got an email the other day.
Are
It's
you
coming
serious?
back. Video Games Live is coming, Max. Tommy Talrico is coming. The Amico is coming, Max.
Maybe you can watch Video Games Live with the Big D.
I would go to Video Games Live, but honestly, I don't think I'm getting those backstage passes like I was gonna get when the Mika was a thing. I was like, yeah, I was like, I can't wait to go to Video Games Live.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you real quick.
I don't know
Max.
that's
Do you
happening
feel like
anymore.
if this Amico doesn't actually release at all, if this opens the company and like certain individuals to class action lawsuits by the backers?
I think it's. I think there's a whole shit.
I think that there's the agreement on the platforms that took their money was pretty open and shut about not even having to fulfill the product that they're taking your money for.
Yeah.
All those
The other
platforms.
question I want to ask
If
you real quick,
they
Max.
would have went direct to people instead of going through other platforms, I think they're kind of covered in a way. Yeah, like Ray was saying.
Well, here's the other question I want to ask too, like, because you have been covering this for so long, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm just genuinely wondering, do you feel like you and other YouTubers were manipulated at all?
I think, but he.
Because he made a comment about Retro Bro, kind of like putting him in a bad position.
I think that he was one of those people that you keep saying positive things and eventually will happen. Just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And it's a little delusional even for him. Like, I think he's just like, we're just going to make it happen. One of those people that really believes in like positive thought will get you there, but I think they should have, they should have just closed down a year ago. They should have just stopped and admitted their truth a year ago, because then it got into worse situation. More money was lost. It just wasn't going to happen. And I honestly, critics were right that if it was anyone else, it would have been done a year ago. I think it should have been. Now, if it still comes out, I'll be happy, but I don't know.
So I'll fully admit I don't know what's happening.
That's
basically GameStop called everyone, emailed everybody saying your pre-orders for the Amico are canceled. This product is no longer coming out.
They really have no more retail partners anymore.
And those Galaxy Purples that like Rhea pre-ordered, the exclusive at GameStop.
Yeah, Rhea is definitely not getting a Amico now.
I mean, you're getting your money back, right?
Yeah, it's at the store waiting for me.
Okay. Are those the games?
Blow me up, yeah.
The games, the boxed products, the physical products. Yes.
$180 worth of games that I want to get signed.
I have those too.
The Miko doesn't
Wait,
exist.
how much did you spend on all those games?
180.
I mean, what are they like? How many of them are there? 9?
8.
All right. Was 180 I can't do math right now.
Well, maybe 160, but with shipping.
$20 a pop, I mean,
after tax and shipping.
Yeah. Not the worst thing ever. I mean, look,
I
dude,
wasn't
people
tripping about it.
People pay more money for Funko Pops. You know what I mean? Like people will pay more money.
I like the product.
Well,
look at this.
I think it's more like the emotional investment that that Max is more like
I invested a lot
upset
of my
about
life. Yeah, I invested a lot of my thoughts. I used to replay the game trailers at night before I go to bed. I can't wait to get the Mika play Night Stalker. I love that Night Stalker music, and I never got to play that game. And I never got to play biplanes. Oh God.
Well, you know what you do? You know what you do, Max, is if this whole thing goes tits up, right? What you do is you contact Tommy and you're like, I have all these games. Can I just get a dev kit to play them? And see what he says. Maybe he'll say, yeah, maybe he'll just give you an old dev kit. And then you're going to sit on a piece of gaming history.
I would love that. I would pay for
Yeah,
it.
I think that's the least they could do, honestly.
Yeah, give
Like-
and you deserve it.
Give the people
Like
who've
8
really
or
been
10 of them.
supportive of this, give them dev kits. They can go and mess around with it and play with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, maybe Tommy will pull something out of the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Like, and
Well, it's not even Tommy anymore. It's Phil Adams and everyone else who's still there.
oh, right. Yeah, the guy wasn't. Wait, what else did that guy work on? The
Coleco.
The Coleco. See, this is why I fully believe at this point retro gaming is becoming a giant ass scam. Like I really do. It's
You're
just
not wrong.
it's just the price they charge for those games.
Josh.
The every time it's like, oh hey, let's do like a Coleco or an Atari reboot or something along those lines, you know, and it's like, let's go back to the nostalgic well. It's like, no, stop. You know, if you don't like it for movies.
Well, on the bright side, Max, I feel like at this point the Snyderverse is more likely to return now than, you know, so at least you're getting something released.
Who said Snyder? Who said Snyder? Who said Snyder?
Why did you say that?
We're talking about Star Trek. Who said Snyder?
I agree. The story in the Snyderverse is more likely than the Amico.
God, that's
Amico will never release.
I think that's where we'll end the Amico talk. I'm going to clip that out. And thank you, Amico. At least you saved me from reacting to my video. We don't have to do that anymore.
No, let's react to the video. Come on.
Oh God,
I promised
no.
it.
Not with Matt here too. I'm gonna be really.
What? No, hold on. You know, I have no emotional connection one way or the other to the Amico. I don't have any care in the
We're
world
reacting
about
to
it.
an old video of Max's called "Make Solo 2" so I can boycott it.
No, I don't. I really don't want to watch. I don't want to watch it.
You know what?
Why
You know
not?
what? Here's the thing.
That'll lighten the mood.
Max has been through enough emotionally. Let's not beat him with a dead horse. You know.
No, I'll do just a little bit.
Just a tip?
Just a tip. Yeah, thank you.
Giggity.
I gotta find it.
Oh, damn.
Let me see. I can't find it. Did I?
Oh, magically. Can't find my own video.
Oops, I actually hit the delete button.
You deleted it.
Whoopsie, I privated that one.
It's all like, whoops, I hit it again.
Where is it?
I made
really
you believe that I couldn't find it.
I have too many.
No, I made you believe that we were all friends.
I got it. Hold on.
Oh, really? Damn.
Oh, see, RJ got it. Well, no, not RJ.
Oh, this is
President
gonna be
Animal
painful.
Abuser is his
Don't
name.
cancel me retroactively because this is gonna be cringe.
Cancel Max.
Cancel Max.
Where are you, RJ? Where is it?
Making sure this is the right one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Is
Oh,
this
God.
it? Is this it? Let me make sure.
Just share it already.
Is that it right there?
No.
It's not that one?
No.
Which one is it?
Oh God.
You have so many
He's
videos.
just gonna delete that video off screen.
As we see one of the videos disappear from the
Watch the evolution of Max's thumbnails.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
lost.
the old Max.
It's lost to the internet. Too bad. I don't know.
Oh,
Don't
my
scroll through
God.
all my stuff. Oh my God.
No, I'm looking.
Go to like the first video.
There's Grace in my
All
recommended
right,
feed.
hold on. I'm gonna try to find it. God damn it. Hold on.
Hey, it's me.
There's Enosh.
Look, it's me.
There's Sil Abdul.
Sil Abdul, yeah. Double Toasted, Andy.
Oh wait, can we watch Saggy's video?
Whoa! What is this thumbnail, Max?
What?
Whoa, Max.
This one.
Whoa!
I don't know. I was enough of this. I'm
And only
removing it.
wait, Ethan Van Sciver in a metal bikini and only
I don't even know.
485 views.
I don't.
That's
even know.
pretty sad.
Max Skyver off.
Yes, I don't even know. I'll have to find it. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, I
RJ.
don't even know who that is.
I'm embarrassed by some of my old content.
Degrassi says when Max
Yeah,
is
well,
late
it
for
just
his own
shows that
show,
you've
I
changed.
just assume he's deep in extensive research.
When what?
Degrassi
Whoa.
says when Max is late for his own show, I just assume he's deep in extensive research.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
Research in his sleep. That's what he's doing.
I can't find it. I know I made.
Well,
that
Jarbo,
video.
is there anything that you anything interesting happened today you want to talk about while you look at that video? Anything you want to say?
I took my children to see my dad and their corgi puppies.
I thought you were going to
Aw.
say Sonic 2, and I was going to ask you how'd you like it.
No, I was going to go see Sonic 2, and then I totally forgot that I promised my kids I would take them down to my dad's house to go see the corgi puppies. So I was like, oh, crap. And then I'm like, I'm tired and don't want to leave the house after I got home. So I did, hold on, Max. I did find a video of yours Says the Rise of Skywalker boycott and make Solo 2 movie petition. Is that potentially the video you're talking about?
No.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's 21 minutes long. It's hashtag Warcott, whatever the F that is.
What's Warcott?
Warcott, yeah.
I think we got to end the show here.
Hold on. Let me.
That was a viewer instead of
You
calling
ain't gonna
it
get away
boycott,
this
they said
easily.
Warcott. That's, you know.
Oh, it's an old Max video where he's in the white room.
Let's watch it.
We have to watch it.
Oh, Callie's excited. Callie's getting excited.
Yeah.
It's
This
like
is like
Max video.
Throwback Thursday.
this is the old Max video style where he's like
it
in the
is.
middle of the
Throwback
night.
Thursday, yeah.
All right, play it. Don't cancel me. I don't care.
Cancel Max.
Breaking news.
Yeah, it's like breaking news.
There we go. I don't. Let's see. Hold on here. We're gonna. Let's go.
Good afternoon, Warriors. Welcome to Movie Madness Episode 2. Movie Madness? Because that's what I bring to the movie talk genre. That's what I bring to YouTube. Madness! And I want to cover more topics on here for you. Not just one hot one, many things.
Have you ever actually hit the
You
camera
know what?
with
I
that
was
back?
struggling to come up with the topic for today's episode because I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
This is from the bottom of my heart.
That's what you get for showing mine.
I'm trying to keep this show rolling with living day job. I don't camp here on YouTube, and I know, and you frequent viewers, you know, I think you feel my pain. The working man, by the time the working man gets home to roll a video, everything's been covered. But I want to bring the madness to it, and I want to bring it hard, and I want to bring the fan back to fandom. Because the true state of fandom, which I want to cover tomorrow, and tomorrow's
nerd.
I don't think I can take it. I don't know if I can take
Only
it.
30 seconds in.
I know.
That's what she said.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Oh, fun.
Jeez.
Now, you know when you
Jeez,
go back
Isaac.
and you're like, you look at your old
Don't be
catalog,
talking
you're
about
like, why did I get views? I'm like, I know I did not get views.
I'll tell you what, Max. Do you want to see one of the worst things I've ever done that's not a polar bear puppet?
I don't know.
It is not. It is.
Question.
Is
It
it one
is-
of your $3 theater videos?
No, no.
I'll give you permission to play one
Is
more
it
minute.
your
And that's all I can
recent
take. That's all I can
Botox?
take. One more minute.
No, this is before. This is from 2009. I can show you guys
That's a-
something bad.
That's the loaded. That's a loaded thing, Matt. The one of the worst things Matt Sharp's done. I'm really scared. Okay, all right, go one more minute, and that's all.
Movie
I can
Madness episode. The true state of movie fandom is a disaster on every end.
You don't sound like you.
I'm talking about what's happening in the
That's the
movie
Matt.
I can
theaters,
explain why I
what's
paused it
happening with
farther.
the
I
review
can
Hold on.
community, and what's happening.
That stinking Mandalorian mask is, but I bought it before Mandalorian came out. I was like super hyped for the show. This is a custom Etsy mask, and I have a big head and a small helmet, and my nose is smushed against. My nose is smushed against the front, and that there's actually duct tape.
I know what that feels like.
What did you say, Isaac?
After the Boba Fett helmet, I now know how uncomfortable that feels like.
Yeah, so that's why I sound really weird, is my nose is smushed against.
Oh, it sounds like you're describing it like you have phimosis. You have a big head and a tight helmet.
Yes.
It's where the foreskin is so tight it can't be pulled back.
Oh my god.
Cancel Garcia.
Thank you. All right, a few more seconds here, and then. Chubby
with the
Teddy is
Fandom
going
Menace.
to
Because the Fandom Menace has been taken over by celebrities and creators. Creators working with fans is a beautiful thing. But when the fans are forgotten, the fans that started this gangsta shit,
No, man.
they don't benefit. They don't benefit. Not only do they not benefit,
White flag. I can't take.
but they start.
All right. I brought up something. Let me preface this before you click on it. Let me preface this. I brought up a video clip here. To give you guys an idea, I wanted to do a web series where I played a very annoying character named Rodney, who was very much like, I would probably argue like so bad. So this is a little, you can play this. It's a little clip from a show I was going to do on YouTube back in 2009 called Rodney's World.
Hi guys, this is Rodney. Welcome to Rodney's World. This is my very first video log, or vlog as they call it. I mean, like, I've never thought about doing one before, but basically, like, I have a therapist, and her name is Sharon, and she's awesome. And she told me that the best way to get over my anxiety about moving from a new state, an old state to a new state, is to, like, talk about what's bothering me and what's really, like, important with what's going on in my life. And so I thought
Anyway, I can't. That's all I can do. It's bad.
What was that voice?
And so the voice was supposed to be like, "Hi guys, this is Rodney." Like it's meant to be like a
basically. This was this like your Melvin brother of the Joker?
Kind of, yeah. But
Is this when like all those like Miranda sings and all those people were?
Yeah, it was during that time. It was during that time. But what I tried to do, with it was later on I altered the voice, and so the voice it went from like, "Hi guys, this is Rodney," to "Hi guys, it's me, it's Rodney. How y'all doing today?" Like I just kind of went to this like higher pitched, like really like easily excitable voice, and yeah.
Oh, this is 2009.
2009.
Wow.
Oh, this is back when like Fred was a thing. And
Yeah. So it wasn't recent. It wasn't recent by
When
any
you plan on
stretch of the
bringing it back?
imagination. So that's the only clip of that exists still. There was a YouTube channel with a whole bunch more, but it has been lost to time. That's the real Matt. Now you're yeah, that's how it is. That's how I got my girlfriend, as I dropped that voice and went in with the deep one. But yeah, I'm just saying we all have our very cringy moments, and I have many cringy moments.
And I don't think I can make this a regular thing, guys. I can't. There's nothing to see here. Like console.
You know what? It's worse when you remember those moments when you're trying to sleep. Like, oh my god.
Oh, thanks, Axel.
Yeah.
It just hits hard.
Oh my god. I really was tapping out there. I was like, I can't believe. I know why people didn't want. I know when my views went down for a while. I know why. I know why. It's not your fault, viewers. It's my.
Bring back the Mando helmet.
I still have it.
Where?
It's they made.
Wait, I have a question. I never asked this, but I feel like I should have asked this. Remember what was his name? Den of Nerds? Because Jarbo, you covered this way back in the day when the Grey Order became a thing. Was that the same Grey Order you were part of, Max?
Yes.
Oh, so you knew Josh?
Yes, and I went out. Shit.
I don't know any of this. I didn't know that. I thought they were two separate things. Because that was when the Rise of Skywalker was coming out. People were trying to make a different fandom, right?
I was pissed at him because I was friends with someone else, and they kind of like didn't want to be associated with those people anymore. And then also they announced this thing, big fan group, and then he didn't do any work for it, and then he wasn't even going to say it's officially done on a live stream. He just was going to move on, and so I was like, okay, I know what you're here for.
Because they were trying to make a counter to the Phantom Menace, right? That was the whole goal,
right? But he was honestly, now that I've been doing community groups right now for how many years now, I understand why he got away from it, because it can't be a headache. Although I love it.
Have you ever talked to him again?
No. I was going to reach out and apologize to him, but because I went after him because I was biased because of my other friend.
Well, never mind the fact that Josh is also the kind of guy who likes to collect people. Him and I had a couple conversations where he was asking me, like, do I read any self-help books?
Yes.
And he brought up this one called The 48 Points of Power.
Yes.
And the entire point of the 48 Points of Power is this to use people.
Right.
And when they don't give you what you want, you drop them and you move on.
Right.
And he lives by this book. And then there was even an editor guy that Max and I knew that was that worked for him for a brief period of time. And Josh would like only pay him like I think $10-$20 to edit a video that would get like 70,000 views.
Right.
He seems like a nice guy. I like his content.
Well, no, but the thing is, Josh puts himself out there. I'm not saying Josh is a bad guy. Like, I don't think he's terrible, but
at least he admits it, because people do it without admitting it.
No, he'll admit it. Like, the first time I talked to him, I said, I just want you to know I'm a little bit controversial, and he goes, I am too, and then he goes, I don't know if you
Did
know
we
this.
just become best friends?
No. Here's the thing. He goes, but I'm a Trump supporter.
Oh,
and I'm like, I don't know if I went that far, you know. But so I mean, like, he's a conservative, which is, I don't care about any of that stuff. But like, you can tell, like, as he was working his way through people to get to Star Wars Theory, there's a lot of ill will towards him in regards to smaller creators who, you know, he kind of brings into the fold. And it wasn't just like the editors, it would be like social media team, and kind of like what Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is doing, you know. Except Jeremy, to his credit, would put people on the main channel to try to give them some more play.
What? We should end the stream now because we're at 3 hours and we had some fun. And I do want to wish everyone a great night as well. So I will be back tomorrow night. I will be on time tomorrow, I promise.
Yeah, don't be an hour late to your own stream again. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Why is your name Resident Animal Abuser?
Who changed my name?
You didn't even know, RJ? Kaden did.
Who changed my name?
My bad.
Did it, I think.
Yeah, I did it like a while ago. Like when Axel was showing his animal videos and you're getting animals wrong, I changed your name to that. And you
but that doesn't make him
a whole hour.
I'm
Like,
not
it was that for a whole hour.
Yeah, you can't call me. That's messed up, man.
All right, well let's end the
Campia
stream.
doesn't approve.
And I want everyone to have a great night. And everyone has a place here at MME. We're having
Except
fun.
me.
We'll have fun this weekend. All right, bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
Bye.